fluff it up. How's that lighting? How's that lighting? It's all right. I mean, I look like a giraffe. I mean, and not that giraffes are bad. I mean, I like me a nice giraffe. I don't know. If a giraffe came into my yard, I would call someone because I don't know what I would do if I saw a giraffe. Like, that would mean somebody let the giraffe off. Somebody clearly didn't want the giraffe. Like, if it landed in my yard. But how would they fit the giraffe in their car? That's the question I would want to know. How did the giraffe fit inside of your car? Unless you have a sunroof or even a double sunroof. Then I get, but if I was a giraffe, I'd be like, I'm not getting in your car. I'm staying right here. I like it here. So I don't know. I don't think a giraffe's going to end up in my yard. But, weirder things have happened. So I have Billy the squirrel. He's my friend. And thank goodness I have a friend. Because if I didn't have a friend, I'd be sad. Nancy, hi. Thank you so much. I did have a great birthday. Let me tell you what. Al he's a nice man. And hi,
Thank
Scott.
You.
Hi, Scott. How are you, Scott?
Scott's getting jiggy with it tonight.
Getting jiggy with it. And hey, Halise, how are you? Hopefully you're feeling better. So we set up a little picnic table for the squirrels and the birds outside of my window where I can see them at all times now.
Right.
And I got a couple of little cups from the $1.25 tree, and Al put holes in them. And now I hung a couple of them from my tree right near the picnic table.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I put some bird seed in there. And the blend of food that I got for William the third, I don't know if he's a third, but he's a squirrel. So Billy has, this really nice new feed. Now it's basically just kernels and sunflower seeds. Well, he doesn't care about sunflower seeds at all. He's all about the corn kernels. He wants the corn kernels. I'm like, he's going to like this blend because he's all about the corn kernels. Now the birds are really going after the seed in my little $1.25 cups hanging from the tree. And they like the little, well, I don't know if they're sunflower seeds. They might be. They're going for the little black seeds that are in with the corn kernels that Billy's like, no. And now today, Billy had a friend. Now, Billy he's a flip-flopper, I notice. He's mostly a loner, but occasionally he brings someone with him.
Who?
I don't know.
Who?
Billy.
He brings somebody with him?
Yeah, sometimes.
Maybe it's his girlfriend.
I don't know. This one looked kind of young today, so I don't know if it's Billy's had a kid. I don't know. I don't know. So all I can say is Billy's
got a kid.
Is really strange. We got to talk about it for a second because I've been feeding this kid every day for like a year.
Oh my God, how long is this going to take?
And at one point I really thought we were starting to bond. And he was starting to get close to me. And I'm like, oh, maybe, I do a little pet. And I was like, don't you dare kill yourself.
Right.
And I said, well, all right.
No.
But, we would talk. Billy and I would talk through the slider. I'd open it just a smidge.
You're talking 10 minutes about a goddamn squirrel.
But now,
I mean, before we let the radio raiders to come down to Jamestown tonight,
right?
You had to feed the squirrel again and all kinds of chickadees and sparrows and everything else. But it's other things to talk about besides
right,
squirrel. Billy is a squirrel's nuts.
Let me finish my story.
Because from what I understand, he's very big now because you've been feeding him for so long and everything else. And I mean, and you know what?
Let me finish my story.
Oh God. Jeez.
So Billy now, like if I noticed that if I talk to him through the window, like, hi Bill, hi, good morning. And I'm going out and feeding him early in the morning, like 6, sometimes 5:30, because he's waiting. He's literally waiting for me.
How long do I sleep at night? I'm just saying.
So he's really odd because now I'll say Billy and he runs away. I'm like, come on.
You know what else is odd? Just saying. I mean, it's
come on.
Yeah, what's kind of
disturbing? Hi, Patty.
What's kind of disturbing that
hi, Kathy.
Scott Angels up in the Boston area he has all his neighbors mad at him because when he plays these songs, he cranks up his Bluetooth speakers and he cranks them.
Yeah.
And he
Well,
says he's not going to back down. So
there's
that's
no
kind of
other
neat.
way to do it.
Right.
You need to crank up the speakers. Al hates when I do that.
What'd you say? It's
See?
fine. It's fine, but it's not at 2 o'clock in the morning. But you sing a lot and whatever.
I don't sleep anymore. And Patty
Oh.
Taylor, this is so cute. She's babysitting
What?
her 3-month-old granddaughter. How sweet
Really?
is that? Her name is Journey.
Oh, that's nice.
Come on. That is so cute.
Her name is Journey.
That is so, so cute. And Mark has a dog named Journey.
Right.
I mean, come on.
I
That's so
don't
sweet.
have a dog named whatever the heck you're talking about.
Our dog is named Louie.
Yeah, Louis
And our
Louie.
cat is named Mittens.
Right.
So I hope everybody is doing great.
And I had a dog one time. I named it Girl Can't Help It. I just can't. I can't help it. I just can't.
So I hope everybody's doing great.
Well,
I hope
this is
you
not
had
Friday night. This is Thursday night. What the hell are you doing on tonight for?
Well, because tomorrow night we're going to see Generation Radio.
Who? What? Where? What? What's the name of the group again?
Generation Radio.
Okay, that's good.
Jason Sheff, Jay DeMarcus, and
Really?
Chris Rodriguez, and Tom Yankton.
Really?
Yankton.
Yankton? I don't know.
Yankton.
This is tomorrow night?
So we're going tomorrow night to
Okay.
Foxwoods. We're going to see the show. I
Foxwoods.
almost said the movie. And then we're coming home because
Yeah.
I got my kids, my little kid, my dog and my cat.
Yeah, whatever. So we're going to see this group tomorrow night. And I hear they're pretty goddamn good.
Oh my gosh. And Patty Taylor says they drive a Journey too. Like, I can't.
That what?
And they live in Perryville. So I mean, like, how?
Oh my God.
It's just a big circle of journeydom.
Right. I think Steve Perry's looking pretty good.
I think he looks. All right.
looks good.
So Al was telling me.
I'll tell
Now
you
I
what.
saw the picture of Steve walking with his ginormous headphones on, which I thought was hysterical.
Right, he's with his Walkman. Yeah,
And Al said people were making fun of him,
yeah, because people
and
suck.
that's upsetting
No,
to me
people
because
suck.
I'm like, first of
Not
all,
you out there, but people
No,
suck.
but
Everybody just say people suck. People suck. Okay, but
that's really rude.
yeah, well, because they're nothing. But
What is there to make fun of?
oh my God! Like, get a life. You know,
Oh,
you don't have anything good to say. Just shut up. Go away. You trolls. There's so many trolls on the internet. Oh my God!
here's
Trolls.
the thing.
Trolls.
Here's what I say about them. Don't give them any type of energy. And
Right.
and I'm not going to name any names, but when you're going after them and
Right.
calling them out and making a big hullabaloo,
Who
you're
cares?
just making them want to do it more.
Oh my God! The guy.
You know,
He looks good, man, for his age. I mean,
it's
fine.
like just ignore
Oh
those.
my God!
There's a thing called the block feature.
The block feature.
Del-
Trolls.
delete and block
Trolls.
and move on because
Move on.
clearly, they have nothing else better to do. And
That's right.
that's their problem.
Anyway, we play a lot of music on the radio station, and the station's growing day by day by day. And as Scott said a little earlier, he likes the variety that we're playing. We're playing New England's classic hits music station. Now, what's that mean? A lot of classic rock. And you hear everything from, Foreigner to all kinds of rock groups, Boston and everything else, to what Scott heard tonight, Will Smith, Get Jiggy With It. I mean, it's great, and we appreciate everybody's support. It's pretty goddamn cool, isn't it?
It is. Oh, Patty Taylor. I'm so sorry. Patty Taylor lives in Taylor. Like, I'm getting all sloppy. Patty Taylor lives in Perrysburg. I said Perryville. But I
Well,
like,
that's
I kinda
okay.
I kind of like Perryville though. I think
Oh
you
my
should
God,
change the
that's
name of the
fine.
town. Perryville.
She listens, and Patty Taylor listens to Kiki.fm a lot. And I appreciate your support. I mean,
We all
you
do.
probably don't have it up as a lot as Scott Andrews has in the Boston area. In fact, where he lives in Boston, you can hear it all the way out to Dorchester. Dorchester.
You can hear it everywhere.
And you
actually.
even hear it in Rosendale, right? And Hyde Park, right?
What is wrong with me?
What do you mean? What's wrong with you?
I am totally on the wrong.
What do you mean? What's the matter now? What
on
do you?
the wrong page.
Oh my
I'm
God!
getting no,
Did
because
did
I
you
gotta make
bring the
sure-
right notebook down to Jamestown tonight or
I
no?
did. I did.
Oh,
I did.
You
but
worry
like,
me. You worry me sometimes because sometimes it's like, oh my God, well, and it was a few weeks ago. I had to turn around, and go back home. I just don't know what day is. It's fine.
I know.
You say you're gonna go on tonight and go like, why? He goes, okay,
Because
whatever.
I love you guys.
You do? Thank you.
Yeah.
So we had a good birthday. Kiki had some a morning team from WOON Radio in Northern Rhode Island
Oh my gosh.
reached out to her live on the radio on her birthday, and it was great. I mean, and Joe and Dave did a great job, and it was very nice to hear from so many people. And I'm kind of not Kiki's agent here or producer or whatever, but I'm thanking everybody for reaching out to Kiki and making her day because it means the world to us, doesn't it?
And I'll say thank you.
Okay, fine. Say thank you. I say thank you for you, but it was great. I mean, people were like coming out of the woodwork we haven't heard from in a long time.
That always happens.
Yeah, because
Death and birthdays. You hear
Right.
from people you haven't heard from in years, but it's okay. So thank you everyone who wished me a happy birthday. It really did make my day, and it made me feel like I was wanted.
Right.
So that was nice,
It was
and I
very
appreciate
nice
that.
to hear from so many people and so many listeners across the globe who reached out to her, and so many rock people who reached out to her.
Yeah,
I mean, it was really
really fun.
It was really fun, and we thank each and every one of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And even you too, Scott.
Oh my gosh, guys, Jerry Springer died.
Uh,
I mean, come on. So our friend Howard texted us that today. And I'm like, no, sir. Because Howard's a jokester. Not that that's something to joke about, but I'm like, cut. I thought he was, I'm like, okay, where's the joke? Because that's just Howard. It wasn't a joke. So Jerry Springer was 79 years old. And I guess he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer just like I'm going to go with a few months ago. It was very quick and it was very unexpected. So that is very sad. So sending our love out to his friends and family. And I'm like, he was such a pioneer of TV. Craziness, let's face it. I mean, his TV show was absolutely insane, but he really did make a mark in TV. And I remember watching him in the beginning. I mean, I was a kid then, but you couldn't help but not watch, especially when there was nothing else on. And in the beginning, it was crazy, but then it got crazier. Like it really went off the rails. And I know that up until recently, he was traveling around, making appearances at casinos and all kinds of places, doing, I think, a game show. And I know that Eric Estrada does that. He hosts a game show. Sometimes he comes to Foxwoods or Mohegan Sun, one of the casinos. So, these guys are still out there, doing their thing. But Jerry Springer, I was really surprised today to hear that.
his show was big. I mean,
It was huge.
It was huge, and people would watch it every afternoon, saying, "What the hell's
No, it
going
was
to
on in
happen?"
the morning.
No, it's on in the afternoon.
It was on in the morning.
It was on in the morning.
Yeah. I think 10. I think so.
Why would it be on at 10 o'clock in the
It
morning?
was because it was crazy.
It was on in the afternoon, wasn't
Maybe it
it?
was on at 11. No, it was on in the morning.
Well, people were working then. I don't know, but his show was
I didn't
off. No, it wasn't.
Produce it. I didn't put it on
No,
the TV.
but his show was off the charts.
It
I mean,
was.
it was crazy. It was nuts and
Yeah.
so dramatic, and it was for a long time. It was very believable. I mean, it's like, oh my god, can you believe? Oh my god, she's running away with this guy, and she's running away, and she had 3 kids with this. It's amazing. I mean, he brought it.
So let's
lot of
see
it.
who's the father of your
Right.
child. So Bob, come out, Bob.
Bob. Yeah.
And then Bob comes out, and
Right.
it's Bob, but then he takes his hair off, and it's really Barbara.
Right. Whatever.
I did have your baby.
Right.
And then there will be like someone named Jim who comes out. No, I'm the father of the baby. It just, it went crazy. It
Yeah.
just went crazy. But it's definitely a show that we all can.
But he brought us a
Say
lot
we
of
remember.
entertainment over the years, and God rest his soul. And
Yeah.
79 years of age, and yeah, we all get older, and diseases suck.
I am not always right, but thank you for saying that.
What, Scott?
No, Gina said
No,
Well,
and
in
Scott.
Al's
and-
world.
and Scott said you were right. Also, listen, I watched. I didn't have time to watch Jerry Springer, and I watched the reruns later because I
No,
was.
you didn't.
Oh my god,
Dude, you
You-
didn't watch the reruns.
Oh
You
my
did
god!
not.
You think I had time at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning to watch Jerry Springer? I was always working. I watched the reruns of something.
I was going to school.
But how could you watch them when you were in school?
Well, because if
Well,
I had the day off.
You had to set the VHS tape recorder.
No,
How
I didn't
did
tape
you?
Jerry Springer.
But how could you watch Jerry Springer if you were in school?
Because
I'm
I
asking you.
wasn't in school. I was home.
Were you playing hooky?
Homesick.
No.
We had a lot of days off. Guys, didn't we have a lot of days off when we were kids?
No.
We did.
Listen.
We did.
How could you relate to Jerry Springer if you were supposed to be in school? You said you were a kid.
You didn't grow up in my family.
No, I didn't grow up in your family. Did you ever? Do you ever graduate from school? You did,
Yes,
right?
What are you saying right now?
But you watched Jerry.
I graduate from school.
No, but you. Oh my God!
What is that?
I'm just saying. You know.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
No, I get you. People saying Kiki's right. Okay, she's right. That's fine. But I
Yeah.
remember being on the afternoon. Who cares what time he was on?
Whatever.
You know. But he brought a lot of traction to a lot of people, and people loved it.
Yeah, they did. No, they really
Oh
did.
my God!
And last weekend we had a yard sale.
What the hell does that have to do with Jerry Springer?
It doesn't. But I bet you
Oh
if
my
he was
God.
still around, he would have taped it.
No, he would have come to it.
He would have said, "Let's have a crew."
Al, what are you having
Let's
your
have a
yard sale
crew
for? What
at
are
the
you
yard
doing this
sale.
for? Right? Al, are you really the father of these dogs and cats? Yes, he probably is. He was funny. He brought a lot of he brought a lot of comedy, and as I said, it was very believable for so many years. And then it's like, I can't watch this again.
As it went on, it did get crazier and crazier.
Right?
Just like Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yeah.
I used to watch her. Jenny Jones. Oh my God.
Jenny Jones.
Now I think Jenny Jones.
Why do I have a hair on my microphone today?
I don't know. I think didn't Jenny Jones, like, she really went off the rails too. And then there was something, and I won't.
Who's Jenny Jones?
I won't. She was a talk show host, and I won't say it because I don't think I can.
Okay, don't.
The algorithm's getting really, like, there's a lot of things you
Algorithm,
can't
that's
say
a big
now.
word. Can't say what?
I'm not going
I
to
can say
it.
whatever I want.
But anyway,
I'm going to say whatever I want.
No, you're not.
I don't even know who Jenny is. All I can think of is 867-5309. Sorry, I apologize.
Scott,
What?
Jerry never interrupted people.
What?
Right. Ricky Lake, I liked her, but she was calm.
Yeah.
Right? She was calm.
Was now Gina just mentioned Phil Donahue. Was he married to Marlo Thomas?
He's still married to Marlo Thomas. As a matter of fact,
Is Phil Donahue's
funny.
still alive? He's still
Yes,
alive. Okay.
and it's funny because Marlo Thomas. I liked one post, and now all I see is Marlo Thomas posts.
Right. That's Danny Thomas's daughter.
Yes, and
she was good. And that girl.
She has.
Oh my God, she was great.
A lot of followers. Like, who
Really?
knew? Diamonds, Daisy,
I don't have
Snowflakes.
any
That girl.
followers.
She was that girl.
I don't even know what a follower is.
I used to watch that girl.
That girl? Yeah, everybody watched that girl.
Yep.
That and Jerry Springer was on the afternoons.
No.
Now that girl, that girl was on at night, right?
No, it was on in the morning.
No, that girl wasn't on in the morning.
I watched the reruns, kid.
Oh my God! Well,
because
here we
I
go. The
was
rerun.
not around in the 60s.
Why you should have been watching Jerry
girl.
Springer during the day either, because you're supposed to be in school at 11 o'clock in the morning.
I watched that girl in the morning.
But you watched the reruns.
Well, yeah, because I think she was on in 1969. I don't know. Scott
1969.
would know. Hold on, everybody.
My birthday is this year, and I'm going to have a 69th birthday party.
At Scott's house.
It's going to be at Scott's house.
All right.
And Scott, just to let you know, I've invited 23 other people this week. So we're going to have a big sleepover party at your house.
All right, everybody. Peter Baker's here. Hold on.
Oh, my God. It sounds kind of weird. It sounds like 1972. I didn't hear.
Finding your way down in Baker Street.
What? Okay.
Thank you.
But Peter Baker's great. So anyway, you have any classic rock raw tonight? You probably do.
I do, but
so we're not going to be on tomorrow night because Kiki's making me go to this concert, Generation Radio. We're going to see, and they're pretty darn good.
You're welcome, Peter.
You know.
So Sally Jesse Raphael is 88 years old now. That's crazy.
Yeah, she was on radio for many years.
Crazy.
Oh, Sally
Jesse 88 Raphael. Years old. God, Jenny Jones, though. Do you? All right, just tell me if you guys remember her.
I don't remember her.
But
Mrs. Jones. Oh, wait. Jenny Jones, was that Shirley Jones' daughter?
No.
Okay.
I read some really crazy stuff about Shirley Jones and her husband because we're going to be talking about the Partridge family.
Really?
And
you read some crazy things about Shirley Jones?
I'm not even going to say that.
But you got to make sure that it's true. We're going to check your resources, make sure that it's factually true. You can't be saying things.
I'm not saying
that don't say it.
I'm just saying.
You can't put things out there if it's not true.
I just said.
You know what?
Oh, you are picky tonight, kid.
No, I'm not picky tonight.
I had enough of that today. Come on.
Peter Baker says Sally dominated the radio in the 80s, and that's absolutely the truth. She dominated radio in the 80s.
Wait a minute. What Scott just said.
What?
Morton Downey Jr. Like
What's that have to do with Sally Jesse Raphael?
Because he was a talk show host. He had his logo was the big mouth, right?
Oh my God.
Did he pass away?
Yes, he died.
How do you know?
Because he's not on the radio
Yes, he
anymore.
died.
What's that? Morton Downey Jr. was a big talk show host, and he was very arrogant too.
No, he was crazy.
No, he was arrogant and crazy, but he had people watch him.
He was loud. He used to yell.
Like me.
He had big teeth, right?
Oh my God. I
he
don't
had
know.
Big teeth.
He had those are false
Yes,
teeth.
he's gone.
He's gone.
Yes.
You're right. He died.
Morton was crazy. Yes, he did. Yeah, he was.
Now, Morton Downey Jr. Did he have a son? I mean, was it Morton Downey
No, I
Senior?
I don't think that they were related. But Scott said he smoked on the air. Didn't everybody? Johnny Carson.
Didn't Larry King also?
Larry King used to smoke
on
the air.
Oh my God.
Yes.
We met Larry King, and he had his suspenders off when I met him. No.
Oh, Morton had Parkinson's. That's sad.
Yeah.
Obnoxious. Yes, he was very obnoxious. But
right.
Wait a minute.
But you still watch him. But
early
but
days,
Gina's talking about him, so she remembers him. So I mean, that's part of his character.
The early days of Mary Tyler Moore. Yeah. Did they smoke on the set?
I don't know.
I think they did. Didn't Lou Grant smoke? Help me.
I don't know. Ted Baxter never smoked.
Peter said he would blow smoke right in your face. He was. Morton Downey Jr. was.
Yeah, whatever.
He was rough.
But
he was rough.
But he get it. But a lot of people in broadcasting back then used to smoke, as you just said and mentioned a few minutes ago. Johnny Carson used to smoke.
Yeah.
And everybody smoked.
How about Jack LaLanne? He didn't smoke.
He didn't smoke. He worked out. In fact, talk about smoking. About a month ago, I got Dionne Warwick cigarette, which I'm still talking about.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
Everybody, we got it right here.
I did not know that Dionne Warwick. I probably shouldn't be saying this, and I apologize.
And see, look at it. It was lit.
Lit.
And hold on.
Lipstick marks.
Do you see the lip? I'm not going to touch it.
Right.
But let me pull it back. You can't really see it.
That's fine.
No, we got to everybody get it.
I made sure that I washed my hands before I picked it up, but I ate a piece of cheese first, and then I picked up their cigarette.
No, you can't see
it. Then I tried lighting it within my mouth, and it just wouldn't light anymore. So
I can see it.
I brought it home, and I brought it to Kiki, and I gave it to her a couple days later. I says, "This is for you. I know your birthday's coming up. I want to give you."
Oh, it's falling apart. Oh, no.
Stop playing with my cigarette.
Look it.
Oh my God.
Look at the tobacco things. You see them?
How do you know it's tobacco in there?
It is. It's tobacco.
Tobacco. And talk about Dionne Warwick. She did the We Are the World, and we'll be talking about that in a few minutes. So.
We are the world.
Okay, stop it.
We are the children.
Okay, stop it.
We are the ones who make
money. Oh my God. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Thursday. And I know it's Turn Up Thursday. We're not on Friday, but thanks for joining us tonight because, obviously you have nothing else better to do. Just hang out with us, and we have nothing else better to do but hang out with you. It's time for Classic Rock Raw. Ed
Sheeran usually gets it on, but not right now because he's getting sued. Ed Sheeran. Now he's cute. He's got red hair. Like, he's adorable. You guys know who that is, right? Ed's song Thinking Out Loud, which has 3.5 billion views on YouTube. Yes, that's billion with a B. Was released in 2014 and hit number 1 in November of that year. Ed's song was also the first song to stay in the number 1 spot for 1 full year in the UK in 2015. It was the 7th single to ever get certified triple platinum and is one of the most streamed songs on Spotify. Great song, by the way. Marvin Gaye's hit Let's Get It On was released in August of 1973 and made Marvin a sex icon as this record oozed of love and hotness, no doubt. Let's get it on. Like, I love when he screams. That's actually my favorite part of the song. So Let's Get It On is on his album with the same name and was Marvin's most successful single, and his video on YouTube, which is not actually a video, it's just the song track, has 2.3 million views on YouTube, but it looks like Universal Music Group just uploaded it to Marvin's channel about 8 months ago. So seriously, Marvin's voice and the way he sang, girl, we know no one will ever, can ever, shall never replace his voice. Can't happen. Marvin Gaye. So good. So, so good. So things are getting a bit rocky for Ed Sheeran as jury selection began for a federal court trial that will try to prove that Sheeran owes a portion of earnings from that record to the estate of Ed Townsend. Who is Ed Townsend? Let me tell you who Ed Townsend is. Let's Get It On was written by the late Marvin Gaye and the late Ed Townsend. See, you learn something new here every day. And Ed Townsend's estate is claiming that Ed was ripped off. He was just ripped it right out from under him, even though he's not a him, but he's just not here. Warner Music Group, Sony Music, and attorneys from both sides have not commented, but this case goes back to 2017 when Townsend's heirs first filed suit. The lawsuit claims that Sheeran's song and Let's Get It On are seamlessly intertwined and that Ed copied the heart of Gaye's song. I mean, it's tough to do. I mean, if I was told to copy Al's heart, I couldn't do that. I mean, it's a difficult feat. Al has a very big heart, so I could never copy that.
That's for sure.
The problem seems to have arose when Ed went back and forth between his song and Marvin's song on stage, live at a concert. And it is said that when he was going back and forth between the two songs, you couldn't tell which song was which. Therefore, the family of one of the late songwriters is not having any of it. They're like, nope, we get a piece of that puppy. Ed says the two tracks share musical building blocks and that elements that are free for all to use and cannot be monopolized under copyright law. Last year, Ed won a $1.1 million lawsuit in a separate copyright lawsuit for his song Shape of You. Sam Shokra and his co-writer Ross O'Donoghue sued Sheeran, saying that he plagiarized their song Oh Why, but the judge disagreed, and this case left Sheeran exhausted, but he has to be ready to go at it again because it's all started again. If the jury finds that there is copyright infringement, there will be another trial to determine how much Ed will owe, but then there's the question of will the estate of Marvin Gaye then decide to jump in? I mean, that would make it pretty hairy. Marvin's estate did win a landmark lawsuit in 2015 after they sued Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams over their song Blurred Lines, stating that they copied Marvin's song Got to Give It Up. The infringement cost Thicke and Williams $5 million, but that amount was originally $7 million, so it was reduced. If the Townsend estate wins, this could be a sizable amount due to the humongous popularity of the Sheeran single, and if the Gaye estate comes in, this could potentially also become a landmark case. Now, I listened carefully to the two songs in question. I heard maybe a similarity. I had to really listen, though. I'm just being completely honest. I was going back and forth, driving Al bananas. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm trying to hear the similarity between the two songs. And he walks over. He's like, oh, yeah, there it is. Sounds just like it. I'm like, I personally can't hear it. But it's all in. See how everybody's so different in what they hear, what they see, how they read something, especially with emails. Oh, dear Lord. I can read an email one way, and I guarantee you, Al is going to read that same email totally different.
So I can't see anymore.
No, I'm talking about the vibe of it.
No, I know, but I heard it. But who the hell cares? I hear so many songs on the radio and stuff like that. I mean, there's one song I forget. I don't know. There's a new song out, but I can hear "Blue." The song I got, but who cares? Whatever.
Yeah, don't say anything. We don't want to stir up anything. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
not stirring up anything.
So, hola, Luzia, hola. So we'll find out what's going on with the Ed Sheeran case, and it sounds like he's so done with it. Like he's just done getting sued, and it's tough because when these artists are making millions and millions of dollars, you're always going to have someone going after you. It's just the way it is. That's why if you make all kinds of money, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
But he's a big guy. Like everybody knows who he is. They know.
Well, talk about money. Maureen Fuller's here. Hi, Maureen.
Hi, Maureen.
I love you,
gosh.
Maureen. It's Money Maureen Fuller right here
boy.
on Turn On Thursday.
So yeah, so just and it's crazy that he just went through this and Ed, I can't quote it, but he did say the last lawsuit was really exhausting.
What do you say?
The last lawsuit was
what do
really
you drink?
exhausting.
What are you
I'm
drinking?
drinking my lemon water, and let me tell you, this tastes so on point tonight.
On point? What the hell does that mean?
So on point.
Oh,
It tastes like a lemonade.
that's good.
I love lemon water.
I just reminded, listen to Kiki.fm and you have a chance to win Grand Funk. I had to think of what we're giving away. Grand Funk Railroad tickets can happen at any minute. Listen to win Kiki.fm. Grand Funk Railroad, they're going to be appearing at Bailey's Twin River Resort Casino coming on June 9th.
Hi, Sandra.
So it's coming up soon. Hi, Sandra.
It can happen any minute, though?
It can happen any minute, any
like
second.
That's
not going to happen while we're on the air now, because I don't want people switching from here to there, or there to here, or whatever. It'll happen maybe later on, and Scott can say, "Hey, I won." All right, didn't win. No,
So, guys, just a little housekeeping. Make sure you download the app of Kiki.fm. You can listen to us on your laptop. Hit the like button. If you're not yet subscribed, please go ahead, subscribe.
Everybody has to hit the like button now to continue. Yeah, that's fine.
Right. And also, if you want to help support the channel, we have a Cash App thing down below because it helps keep us going. I don't have a Patreon. I didn't do channel memberships.
What the hell's a Patreon?
A couple of people have reached out to me.
What is a Patreon?
I don't know. Like, you can do specialized videos for people. I don't know.
You do what kind of videos?
I don't know. You could do things like
you do
different things. And I don't know. But anyway, for right now, this is what we have.
I don't have a Patreon. I don't even know what the hell a Patreon is.
And another way you can help to keep us on the air and here, there's an Amazon link below, and it takes you right to Steve Perry's Street Talk on Amazon. Yeah. You don't have to buy Street Talk because I'm sure you all probably own it. Right. But if you just simply use that link, say, listen, I'm going to go buy myself some sanitary pads.
Oh my God, that's gross.
So what
is wrong with you?
If you have to,
we know you're going through the change of life, right? But you say, if you happen to buy some sanitary pads,
and you buy them on Amazon,
I make 10 cents for buying some pads.
Wait a minute,
come on over to my pad.
You're going on Amazon anyway. You're going to buy something.
Oh my God, this is too complicated.
Go through the link.
I'm not going to. Oh God.
Buy your sanitary pads, chips,
like
anything else,
like tampons, whatever you want to buy.
Whatever you want.
Clean up your act,
and we get like a smidge.
You get a smidge
of the percentage.
This station will stay on the air and keep me alive and kicking for a long time because you bought your sanitary pads from Kiki.fm.
Hey, at least if we start bleeding,
hey, honey,
we'll be all set.
Oh, these pads are great. I got from Kiki.fm. Oh my God,
we are not selling pads.
I haven't changed my pad in 4 days. This is great. It's so absorbent. Oh my God,
Al.
that's great. I love it. It doesn't even itch or anything. Sorry. Get carried away.
Oh, my God. What is wrong with me tonight? You're out of your mind.
No, but you say, hey, if you want to order pads, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, I know you're a little off base.
It just came to my mind.
No, but
I
know you're a little
non-filtered.
I know it's on a Friday night, and I know you love base when we drove down to Jamestown tonight. But you're talking about supporting the radio station. And if you want to reach out, buy sanitary pads.
No,
what the hell?
It was an example.
Why don't you buy mulch and everything else while you're here?
I don't. Oh, Gina, thank you. We appreciate it so much.
Oh my God! Now you're gonna send some sanitary pads to Gina. What the hell is that gonna do?
I did not say you had to buy sanitary
pads. Have a sanitary pad with your cannoli. Okay, that's fine.
So I still don't sleep.
Gina, thank you.
I'm just letting you guys know.
I'm going to come over your house. By the way, Gina,
he doesn't sleep either.
But Gina, I'm having your 69th birthday. It's going to be in November, and it's going to be at Scott Angel's house. So you're invited. You don't have to bring sanitary pads or cannolis or anything else. You just can show up. We're going to have a great time, right?
Scott, you have no idea. Like, this is all Al's been talking about, is that you're having a party for him. So
that's right.
I'm just letting you know, if you don't have a party for him, he's going to be really sad. And I said, I think it would be funny if Scott, Mark, and Kurt had a sleepover with Al. Al has to go too.
What do you mean have a sleepover?
And then they just film
we're not all getting to bed together.
And they all wear the same pajamas.
Did you buy sanitary pads? It was great. Oh, yeah. Yes, Kathy Waddle, you're invited. My God, you're going to be the entertainment of the night. You're going to be jumping out of the birthday cake for me.
Just going to take a train, a plane, and an automobile to get there.
Kathy Waddle and everybody out there in the radio listening audience, how often in life do you turn 69? Not very often.
Well,
you're not going to wait.
Not often enough.
We're not going to wait till my 70th birthday party party, my 80th birthday or 90th birthday party or 100th birthday party. We're gonna have a big party in 69.
Scott likes it. He likes
What? Like,
he likes the party idea.
it's
Gina,
great.
Gina said she's there too.
Hi,
So
Gina.
Gina, I have nothing. I'm having nothing to do with it. You can film it.
No,
Because-
nobody's filming nothing. It's a party, okay?
It's a party.
No, it's a party. And
Scott's
boss,
a
we're
birthday
gonna have
party.
we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk about nothing. We're gonna talk about sanitary. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves. You don't even have to shave. You gotta shower. You're gonna be clean at least anyway.
You have to shower.
Because it's all gonna be a sleepover at Scott's house. I mean, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, boy.
And maybe we're gonna have like a little grill, a cookout in the morning
You can
time.
have a little grill.
And his neighbors will be calling the police.
Oh, boy.
Oh my God, this neighbor, they got these people over there, and there's guys running around naked in his backyard. And the little dog Bella's like barking.
And I hope she goes after your
You know,
ankle.
see what Scott just said, I can shave him.
God. No, he said,
Oh my God.
This
This is going to be great.
Gina can film.
Nobody's going to film nothing.
I'm going to hang
I'm going to
back.
shave Scott. How good is this? This is going to be a great party. I mean, if you want to be invited, you know, just reach out to us and you know, support the station
Yeah.
and buy some sanitary pads. I'm just
Oh,
saying, it's going to be great.
You know, I'm never going to hear the end of this now.
What?
Sanitary pads is just what
No.
came out of my mouth.
That's
I
fine.
can't help it.
No,
It's-
Scott wants me to shave his back. I'm like, what else? Do you want me to shave something else too?
Listen,
Come on, this
Al
is a
used
family
to have
radio.
a
What?
lot of hair on his back.
Right, but it's
Like
all shaved off.
literally. And I've told you guys this before, but
What?
Michelle was like, oh my God.
We-
Did you
oh
see
my
that
God,
he has hair on his back?
You repeat yourself. I've heard the story 5,000 times.
I'm like, yeah, I
but
saw
but
it.
the hair's all gone now.
It's all gone. It fell off.
Oh my God. What are you saying? Oh my Al. What the hell's that mean? What I can't.
was
All
like, literally,
I'm doing is drinking water tonight. That's
he
all I'm
had
doing.
so much hair on his back, like his,
Oh my God,
his shirt would just
Kiki.
like kind
Oh
of,
my God.
it would stick out.
You're going through menopause, but it's fine.
Scott said they can go on Facebook Live. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I'm not got Facebook.
I think
Live.
it would be funny.
What? No, we're not going. No. We're not going to do this.
Yeah,
No.
you gotta have the slumber
No.
party 24 hours straight
we're not
on
going to-
Facebook Live.
No,
Oh my God.
people are gonna. It's gonna be like somebody has a wedding. They pay pay-per-view. They broadcast a wedding, but
No.
you have to pay for the wedding.
No.
I mean, if you want,
Actually, YouTube would be better because
No.
you probably get millions of people
I
to
don't
watch it.
care if somebody wants. If they cannot come to Scott's house on my birthday, on my 69th birthday, they can pay to see it because it'd be worth it. You know. I mean, I could be doing like shaving Scott's back and his legs and stuff like that, and Kurt could be laughing his ass off at me and everything else. And we're gonna see Kurt tomorrow night.
We are
Maybe
very excited.
But I can't wait to see Kurt. Kurt has no idea. She's not listening right now, but he has no idea that I'm going to invite him personally to my 69th birthday
At
party.
Scott's house
No, at Scott's house, and we're
with Gina Thomas videotape. Wait a minute, hold on. So Maureen, if Al can
what?
DM you that email address because
Oh,
I don't
I
want to.
told you last week, Maureen. Now listen to me very carefully.
No,
Maureen,
don't say it here. Don't-
No. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Don't say
Well,
it. now.
Maureen, get a pen.
No, don't say it now.
No. I'm not gonna just calm down. I'll shave your back.
So like non-security.
No. So get a pen. Go to our website. Is www.kiki.fm. Okay. Kiki.fm. Go to our website. At the bottom of the page, okay, my email address is down there, okay? It's chickenale or whatever the hell it is at Gmail. You email me your information there, and I'll email you all the particulars and everything else, and I'll come shave your back too. Okay? That'd be great. It'd be great. I mean,
You're out of your mind tonight.
no, I'm not on my mind. Maureen had no problem with. She doesn't have any hair on her back, does she?
No.
Does she have hair underneath her arms?
Oh,
Well,
oh my gosh.
Maybe you know. I could use Scott's electric razor. It sounds like I'm on drugs.
Remember the Norelco Razor, and it had the 3 little round circles on you. Did it even work? I don't think it worked.
Nothing
I
worked on
don't
me.
think the Norelco worked.
Maureen,
But
love
I
you. Thank you.
remember
Thank
when I was 13, I think, and I wanted my parents to get me an electric razor.
you. Yeah.
And I was so happy. I got a pink one. So Sandra
Got a
said,
pink what
she-
razor?
Sandra-
Because you're a girl, you had a pink razor.
Sandra said she has a funny thing to say. A friend of hers was having a birthday party last year, and all the gifts had to be gag gifts. But you know what? Like, what if
Have
you
you
get?
what gifts?
What if you get all like
That's weird.
weird toys, like
Ah.
toys? Like I'd be sad. I'd say, you know what? You could have gotten me a piece of like a cannoli or something.
Who? Me?
Like instead of a gag, you know what I mean? Instead of a gag gift, well, no, I couldn't have that many cannolis, but I'm saying like,
Wait, we have a little alert here. Maureen has hair all over her body. So, Maureen, you are going to be invited to come to my 69th birthday at Scott's house, and we will shave you. Okay? Hey, and if somebody wants to see it,
so
no. If somebody wants to see me shaving you, Maureen, they have to pay for it. They have to pay for it. And you know what? I'll give you 60% of the proceeds. Okay, the other 40%.
This is really going in a weird direction.
No, it's not going in a weird direction. It's life. It's human beings. It's human beings
It's
communicating.
really not.
No,
it's not.
No.
You can only go to Al's birthday party if he can shave you.
No,
like,
that's
what
fine.
is that?
That's fine. If somebody wants to shave my head, I can look like Scott. I can shave my head and look like Scott.
It wouldn't take much to shave your head out. I mean, let's face it. It'll take like 30 seconds. Not even.
Can't shave Kurt because he has to look like Santa Claus for the upcoming Christmas season, right?
He's going to keep his
My
hair.
birthday is November 17th, just to let everybody know. Okay?
What the?
I don't know what day that's on, but we're going to figure it out. And,
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
It's not even May yet. And like all you've been doing
And
is
Sarah's talking about hair removal cream. What is hair removal cream? What is that?
So Gina said, I'm bringing the cannolis.
I know what she said, but I'm going back to what Sarah said. What's hair removal cream? What is that?
Where are we? Wait a minute. It's toothpaste and other stuff. She got tampons, for the gag gifts.
Oh, I don't want gag gifts. Removal cream. So you put the hair removal cream on before you have a cannoli for Gina?
Can I? All right.
No, Nancy, it's not a Friday. It's Thursday. And the only reason we're on tonight because Kiki's dragging me to this concert tomorrow night.
She's saying your birthday is a Friday.
Oh, it is. Okay, good.
Perfect.
Well, that's perfect. Because a 3-day week at Scott's house is going to be great.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Do you guys remember Nair?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It never worked for me. And I think the one time I said, I'm going to leave this on longer on my legs. And I think I burned myself. But it never worked for me, really. Like it would work in certain spots. It was very creamy. And you had to like lather it on, leave it. And then supposedly you would wipe the hair away. So I'll never forget, letting my leg hair grow.
Wow.
To, let it come off because they, the commercial said, well, if the Nair takes it off, it's not going to grow back for like 3 years or something. So I'd let it grow and then it didn't really work. Like I'd have spotty patches.
Oh my God.
And I ended up not being a Nair girl. I said, you know what? I just want my razor back. And the electric razor didn't work for me either.
Oh my God, what a shame.
No, I don't remember the Nair commercial.
Things here on Thursday night on how you cut yourself and get, pads and everything else. This is great.
Oh my God. Who wears short shorts? Gina. That's right.
Was that a commercial?
Right. That was in the commercial.
How's it go again?
Nair wears short shorts.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh my gosh. If I put on short shorts, I'd be arrested. Like they'd be like.
Yeah, I remember those commercials on Jerry Springer's program in the afternoon. It was great.
Nope.
It was great.
That is so funny.
The commercials back then were good though. I mean.
The commercials were great.
Oh my God. It was fantastic.
They were fantastic. And what did I saw Farrah Fawcett. Oh my gosh. I think it was a picture because I was writing the Partridge Family thing. And I think it was David
Kathy's
Cassidy.
Being fresh. Kathy, you're a lady. Come on. Don't say dirty things like that.
Oh my gosh. Neat too.
I remember God. Neat. She's
Why? What is she saying?
Oh, she's being obscene.
I can make recital weenies.
I thought I thought it said I can make rectal weenies. I didn't know that said recital. I thought it said rectal. That says recital? I don't know what the hell. I can't read this stuff.
So, guys, if you don't follow me on Facebook, go to Kiki Classic Rock, Kiki.fm.
Oh, my God.
I mean, Kiki FM on Facebook.
Kiki.fm.
No, it's not on my Facebook. So, I posted this video Sunday morning. So, Sunday morning, I'm like literally just on TikTok. I know. Listen, it's bad. I go down the rabbit hole and I'm addicted, but I try to stay away.
TikTok?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
So, this video came up. It was absolutely perfect for Al. This 106-year-old woman starts off the video pretty soon in the beginning of the video. She's like, I can't hear and I can't see. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what Al says every 25 seconds. So I posted it on my Facebook. You guys should go and watch it. It's really cute. And I'm like, she's 106. And her grandson did this video of her, and it was just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And he takes her to places, he takes her out dancing. It's just really, really cute. And Nancy said she'll bring the market basket fries. Do you know I made myself for dinner alongside of our other food? I had to have a handful of market basket fries tonight. I just did, and they were so good every time. And I put nothing on, no condiments, no barbecue sauce. I usually
Condoms?
do. No, I didn't put condoms on my French fries. Al, what is wrong with you tonight?
No, I thought you said condoms on your French
No.
fries. Okay.
Usually I do.
They won't have other French
cheese.
fries, right? What?
Usually I put shredded cheese and let it melt and get crispy.
Crispy.
And I'll either dip it in barbecue sauce or ketchup.
Ah.
Tonight, I just put on the olive oil and a little bit of parsley. So good. I let them get nice and crispy.
Mark's here.
Mark, all right, Al.
No, but
You didn't even drink coffee later in the day.
No,
You've
like-
been
like
off on a tangent.
no, Gina's saying Mark save us. So what the
Hi,
hell
Mark.
is save from what?
Yeah, please save us.
So-
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Holy
Phyllis is here
moly.
too.
Oh, hi, Phyllis.
Well, you know,
how are you?
It's nice to have people on a Thursday night. I'm not used to this.
It's true.
I'm not even used to myself
What-
yet.
Yep. Yeah, so thank you for being here. You're correct. It's Thursday night. Tomorrow night we're going to see Generation Radio at Foxwoods, right? We're going to
Yes.
Foxwoods.
Foxwoods
I don't
Casino.
know. I don't know what's going on half the time. So that's going to be wicked fun. It's at the where is it? The Cedars.
Great Cedar Arena or whatever the hell
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
called. So we're going to see Generation Radio, a great group of guys who to keep the music going from the 80s, which is going to be really, really good. Supposedly.
Every song they do, you know every single song. So
Talking about Generation Radio, Kurt's here now.
Kurt,
Kurt's here now. Come on.
Santa.
So Kurt, tomorrow I'm gonna get a chance. I think you're gonna be in Connecticut tomorrow. I'm gonna get to see you. I haven't had an opportunity to see you in a long time, and I shouldn't tell you this, but I'm gonna invite you personally to my 69th birthday party, which is gonna be at Scott Angel's house on Friday, November 17th of this year, and we're gonna have a big sleepover the whole weekend long. It's gonna be a long weekend at Scott's house,
And you're going to go on YouTube Live.
No.
And you're going to wear the same pajamas.
No, we're going.
And Gina's going to film it.
No, not going to film nothing. People can pay to watch it.
Oh,
Okay,
stop
no, I'm not doing anything for free. They can pay to watch it. So Kurt, this is just between you and I. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to shave parts of Scott's body because he's asking me to. He's listening to Get Jiggy with It tonight, and we're going to play Get Jiggy, the long version, on my birthday, on my 69th birthday. Get Jiggy with It by Will Smith, and I'm going to be shaving Scott's
gonna
back.
cry right
It's going to be shaving Scott's legs.
See what
And-
Scott just said?
What? No, what did he say? I can't read anything. It's
He
like,
said the key will be under the mat.
oh my God! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to burp
Oh
it.
my God.
What, you can't. What do you mean he's not going to be under the mat? You know,
Because he's not going to be there.
I'm
That's all.
sad now. I'm sad. I thought he's going to have a.
Scott, I'm not even kidding you. He talks about this birthday party like
Oh
during
my-
the day.
No, Scott, I'm not drinking. I haven't drank in over a week and a half. I'm drinking water tonight. I'm
Oh,
running on
shoot.
adrenaline and no
I'm,
sleep.
like,
But it's
literally crying.
fine. I gotta get to bed early tonight and drive home from Jamestown so I can go see Generation Radio tomorrow night, which Kiki's having me go there. I'm gonna see what's his name? Oh yeah, Kurt Andrews, and I'm gonna invite him to my 69th birthday party. And I'm gonna talk about this shaving. And
Oh,
by the way,
boy.
Kurt, Maureen Full's gonna be there, and she's gonna let me shave her body too. This is gonna be great.
Maureen did admit she has hair all over her
That's
body. So,
right.
I mean, that would make for a great
you know,
video.
I believe her. She doesn't have to prove to me that she has a hair all over me. But Kurt, I'm going to need your help to help me, shave all these people because I
Oh,
can't shave
shoot.
myself, and I can't shave you because you're going to get ready to be Santa Claus.
Al, you are like really on a tear tonight. Like you're on a tangent. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, but at least said pay-per-view for shaving. That's absolutely true. You got
Anything's possible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go.
But no.
Like Scott said, go on Facebook Live. No, I'm not going to Facebook Live. No, you want to see it, you got to pay for it. That's it.
So we just start lining up pajamas for Mark, Kurt, Scott, and Al.
Right.
They have to be the same pajamas.
What if Bill from Kentucky could come out too?
Oh,
I'll
that'd be
shave.
fun.
I'll shave him too. You know,
He's
all you
not
can,
gonna let you
Gina,
touch him.
no, Gina, and all the girls out here and radio YouTube
Oh.
land, you can come up and watch me shave all the guys. You know, you can. In fact, we can have like a lottery, and you can pick a number. Oh, I get to shave Scott tonight. Oh, this is great.
Wait a minute. We have a song. Ready?
Oh my God, please.
Kathy Bailey's here.
Okay.
So if you are buying or selling any piece of property, call Kathy Bailey, your only realtor in the entire state of Texas. Ready? You want her phone number? 832-998-2020. 832-998-2020. Yeah.
And if she sells a house for you or finds a home for you, she'll shave you. I'm just saying. So, Kelly, you're just showing up to the program tonight. We're having a 69th birthday party for me at Scott Angel's house in November. And you're invited. We're having a shaving expose or whatever the hell we call it. Well, whatever.
Feel better, Kathy.
Yeah.
It would be kind of funny if they all wore Steve Perry pajamas. That or even better, we get pajamas with Al's face all over.
No, I don't want my face in nothing. You're not gonna have my face. Did you just burp or something? Did you just regurgitate?
No, I'm laughing. I can't help it.
My face is not gonna be in anything. You know, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna enjoy each other's company and just shoot the breeze and whatever we want to talk about, we'll talk about. It'll be fun.
And Gina's going to serve you cannolis. Nancy's going to have fries.
That's great. That's fine. We can do whatever we want. I get to see
whatever you want.
I get to see Kurt Andrews tomorrow night. Oh, joy. This is going to be great. Do I have to hug him? He says he wants to give you a hug. Do I have to give him a hug also?
Oh, Kathy has the flu and Scott threw up in his mouth.
Well, Kathy, at least
we're not making fun, Kathy, but it just kind of that went together.
Right.
That went together. It just did.
Yeah, but Kathy, I hope you feel better. And she's blaming her grandson for making her sick. But whatever.
Oh, see, it's the kids.
They
do everything to us. The kids do everything to us.
Well, that's
all of it.
Yeah, but people pass things around, and it is what it is.
I
hope you feel better, Kathy.
I hope you feel better too. My kids were in school. Oh my gosh, I was sick all the time.
Right.
All the time, and it felt like it was just snots all over the house.
And since the kids have moved out, we really miss them. We haven't been sick since.
Kids are cootie factories when they start school.
Right.
So
that's true. Right. Cootie factories.
Every time.
You got cooties, okay, whatever.
You know what was the worst? Having 5 people in the same house with the flu.
Oh my God.
When it's coming out both ends.
Okay, that's enough. All right.
And you only get
that's enough.
2 bathrooms.
Oh my God, please.
And 5 people. And it's all happening.
I think I want to throw up in my mouth now.
That's the worst.
I feel like I'm gonna burp.
That's when you gotta go, you know what?
I used to burp on the radio, and I almost got fired from a radio station one time for burping.
Why?
Because you're not supposed to. That's not very professional to burp while you're on the air.
Really?
Right? It's not. No, it's just disgusting.
So before we get on the air here, I burped, and you told me that was disgusting, and you just did that. And then what's the Aerosmith song that they burp at the end? And he's like, "That's my favorite part." Every time Steven Tyler burps, he's like, "I love that."
Calm down, Kiki .fm alert. Kurt's coming to the party only if he can shave the beavers. That's what he wants to do.
Oh, but how are we going to catch him?
Well, we'll figure it out.
Can't catch a beaver. That's illegal.
Oh, we'll catch a beaver.
Can't do that.
I will bring a beaver with us to Scott.
And they will kill you.
Kurt,
they will kill you.
Kurt, when I see you tomorrow night, we can discuss how we can shave the beavers together. It'd be great.
No.
So Generation Radio is a great group. We're looking forward to seeing them tomorrow night at Foxwoods Casino. And
I'm up for the challenge. You supposedly are going to know every single song. So you know what? I'm up for the challenge. The Generation Radio challenge I'm in.
Really?
Let's see if I know every single song.
I don't. It's fine to see Generation Radio tomorrow night, but I'm looking forward. I have to be honest with you.
You want to sit on Kurt's lap?
No. I'm looking forward to seeing Generation Radio. Mm-hmm. It's going to be great to see the great group of guys who do great songs from the 80s, and they got so much history between them, Jason and Jay, and all the drummer from Tom Petty. It's going to be great. But I'm very excited to see Kurt, and I mean that sincerely. No, I really do, because
he just called you Huggable Al. So
that's
I think
fine.
That's very nice.
No, but because I'm going to hug him and I'm going to sit on his lap for the entire concert, and he's going to say, about 10 minutes in, he's going to say, "I'll get off my lap. You're breaking my knees."
He'll say that.
No, he will. Come on. And now it's time for some more of your classic rock roar here on a Thursday night.
The whole Twitter checkmark takeaway has made a really weird turn. I mean, really weird. The other day, we talked about how Elon Musk started removing the blue check marks from some very high profile accounts because how now that there is a non free version of the check mark, like you have to pay for the blue check mark. Did you guys know that? And if you decide to pay for it, the monthly fee starts at $8 a month. So, and it gradually goes up from there. And corporate accounts, I don't know, they're paying like, I don't even want to say it because I'm not sure, but I thought I read like $1,900 a month. That's insane. That is really, it's just not worth it in life. You know what I'm saying? These status symbol things, come on, girl. Go buy yourself something nice at Starbucks or something. I would not, no. So again, I do not have a blue check mark. I have barely any followers on Twitter, and I'm okay with that. It's all right. It's fine. So anyway, Oprah, Bette Midler, and even Grover and Elmo, I was shocked. Who is going to diss Grover and Elmo? Apparently, Elon Musk, because even they lost their blue check mark. How in the name of sweet up above can you take away Grover and Elmo's blue check mark? Deplorable. Deplorable. Like I'm. So there were some celebrities, though, who retained their blue check mark, and their accounts stated that they chose to be verified, when in reality, they did nothing. They didn't choose to be verified. They just got verified. There's a lot of weird stuff happening. Lots of shady stuff going on. Stephen King said that he would not pay for the check mark, but Elon paid for 3 celebrities to keep their check marks. One of them was Stephen King. The other one was William Shatner, and the other celebrity was LeBron James. So Elon foot the bill for those 3 blue check marks. Shatner and LeBron also said that they would not pay the monthly fee. So you've got 3 people who said, I'm not doing that. And Elon said, yeah, you are. I'm going to pay for you. It's just crazy. On a stranger note, some deceased celebrities who had their marks removed got them back, including Kirstie Alley, Bob Saget, and Barbara Walters. A lot of content creators on YouTube have been discussing publicly how the ad revenue on the platform has decreased significantly for some, and the advertising space as a whole has seen a large drop in revenue. I mean, it's all across the board, everywhere. So it's making it difficult for some to continue to create good content. Very understandable. I mean, there are some YouTubers that I've been watching for years, and there is an obvious decline in views. Some, you really don't even notice it, but some who make fantastic content, the editing is unbelievable. And you can tell that their views are definitely less. So it is across all genres on YouTube. Again, some people are not affected at all, but many are. So it's just making it a little bit more difficult for people to continue to put out the quality videos that they're doing. Elon has said that due to the decrease in ad revenue, this is the reason for the monthly subscription for the blue check mark. The blue checkmark debate has turned into somewhat of a similar situation that Budweiser is facing, as many celebrities are leaving the platform altogether because they feel that their status is what helped keep Twitter afloat. The week after Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion, he released the following statement. Twitter's current lords and peasant system for those who have or don't have a blue check mark is BS. Power to the people. Blue for $8 a month. Kathy, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're the best.
We so appreciate it.
And if you want me to make a house call to make sure that you're good in the morning, I'll be there. Remember when doctors used to visit people?
No, Al. So basically, everyone was being put on a level playing field, but everyone is not the same in the world of social media or in the world in general, right? We're not the same. If we were the same, it would be wicked boring. Plain and simple. And I am not J-Lo. Sometimes I would like to be J-Lo. Sometimes I would like to at least look like J-Lo, have her body, have the J-Lo body. Not happening.
What's the matter? I think your body's just fine.
It's upsetting. So we're not the same, and we shouldn't be treated as though we are. That's how I feel about it, because we're different and we should be treated differently. So remember when you were in school, and I've gone about this before, but like I never got picked for the team, or when I got picked for the team, I was last because they had to pick me. It was annoying. It was just super duper annoying. But you know what? That's the way it was. And like when we lost a game, right? Nowadays, oh no, everybody wins. No, everybody doesn't win. What's the point of playing a game if everybody's going to win? That's no fun. It's just no fun. I want to win because I'm a little competitive that way. And if I lose, I do better next time. We're not the same. That's the point I'm trying to make here. How about birthday parties? All right, clearly.
Mine's November 17th.
Clearly, I'm scarred for life, but I didn't get invited to birthday parties either for the most part.
Oh, my God. Listen to you.
No, I'm not kidding. Listen, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Oh, my God. I can't believe you're saying this.
But here's the thing. Kurt, thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much. You guys we appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Kurt, thank you. Kathy, thank you.
But the whole birthday party
Gina,
thing.
thank you.
So
everybody's coming to my birthday. It's not going to cost you a dime. It's going to be a cannolis and pizza.
Pajamas.
The best pizza and everything. And you know what? We would say happy birthday to Kiki because she feels left out tonight.
All right. So no. So back in the day, either you were invited to the kid's birthday party or you weren't invited to the kid's birthday. And yes, you would feel terrible. You'd feel awful. You're like, come on.
Feel awful about what?
Everybody's going to this party. And I'm not.
You're saving money on a gift.
But I didn't know that. My mom would buy the gift.
But if you're being invited to a party, it's probably a kid you had no association with. And you just go there for a party to buy a $10, $20 gift and never talk to that person again.
We weren't spending $10 back then. Oh, no. My mother, $5. And even that she
buy him a Cracker Jacks box or whatever.
So.
Oh, my God.
And then when my kids went to school, if your kid was having a party, you had to invite the whole class, which I thought was nice. They went to Catholic school through 8th grade, and then they went to public school because I couldn't afford to put 3 kids in Catholic school. Geez, Catholic high school, forget it. That was like a mortgage, more than a mortgage payment. So we couldn't do that. So it was different in that respect. And I did like that. And we did have a few birthday parties where the whole class was invited. It was nice. And I think that's nice because, there are kids that feel like really left out, but now I don't even think that's an option anymore when you go to school. Like I know before the kids left elementary school, you couldn't, like I used to make pops for the kids and cupcakes and stuff. And before they left, all of that stopped. No food, no candy, like you couldn't bring anything, couldn't bake anything. Oh, things have changed. Right? Things have just changed so much. So the blue check mark may be important to one person and not the next, but that's the cool thing about being able to choose. And if the blue check mark is important to Johnny, then Johnny should have the blue check mark. The blue check mark, and I have a blue sweater on. Isn't that fun? The blue check mark, though, is not important to me, but that's my choice. It's a cool thing, right?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
The blue check mark means that it's officially you. Is that correct?
Yes, it's a verified account.
Okay, so listen. Okay, because there's some people out there that they're not verified accounts or fake accounts or whatever. Correct?
They're gonna do that anyway. That's going to happen. That's going to be
that's going to happen. So you're saying the moral to the story, what you've been talking about, is that people have to pay now for the blue check mark. Is that correct?
Correct. And Elon put out a statement about. Let me read it to you again because the statement bothered me. To be honest,
What?
so this is this is what he said.
All right.
Twitter's current lords and peasant system for who has or doesn't have a blue check mark is BS. Power to the people, blue for $8 a month. First of all, why are you referring to people as lords and peasants?
He referred to people as lords and
I
peasants.
just read it. And
Elon
basically,
Musk did?
it's just like saying that everyone should be the same. We're not the same. And like I said, the blue check mark is important to some people, and
Wait a
that's
minute.
fine.
You talking about Elon Musk said that people
Yes.
are peasants?
Well, he's called the lords and peasants system.
Oh, the hell with him.
So,
Oh my God.
if you want the
You're
blue check mark,
disgraceful.
pay the $8 a month for the
I'm
blue
not
check, and
paying
that
you
makes
anything.
you happy.
I'm not going to pay you 8 cents.
But there were even celebrities
blue
that are like,
check mark.
we don't want
Who
we
the
don't
hell
want it.
cares?
We don't want it.
Oh my
We're good.
God.
We can pay the $8, but we don't want it.
Blue
Because
check
it's
mark.
the point of the thing.
Well, people in the industry, they pay $8 the blue check mark. I mean, that's whatever. But Elon Musk, oh my God, what a terrible thing to say. I can't believe he's actually. This is substantial that he quoted saying that people are peasants.
Well, all right. He didn't say that they were peasants, Al.
What did he say then?
The lord and peasant system.
Oh, the system.
He's
Okay.
calling it like a collective system. So he didn't call people lords and peasants.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Elon Musk.
Yeah, you should.
Who is Elon Musk anyway?
He's the guy that owns Tesla.
What's Tesla? Is that a car?
And he has a rocket ship too.
Yeah, that came down this week.
Did it?
Yes, it went up in the air. Then
Safely?
No, it exploded way up in the air.
No.
Yeah, he sent this rocket up in the air, and
Really?
thank God there weren't any people on it. Exploded in the air, and I don't know what he's going to do
I didn't
next.
know anything about it.
You know what? It probably exploded in the air because it didn't have a blue check mark. I don't know, but it just blew up. You know, whatever.
Oh my God.
No, it's just saying. You know.
So, do any of you here have a blue check mark?
No.
And if you do, that's cool. Like I don't even know how many people that follow me on Twitter. I don't even know, and it's thanks to a nice man, T-Bone. He has a podcast, and he actually was always, doing stuff for me, like not for me, like he just did it because he wanted to. It was really, really nice, like sharing the radio station and stuff.
Who's this?
T-Bone Madley, and he has a podcast.
Yeah.
And he's gone through a lot.
Okay.
So he's a very nice person. And
Yeah.
so he was sharing the radio station app like a lot.
Mhm.
And that's how I got a lot of my followers, to be honest. So I just
Yeah.
because the problem with me and Twitter, here's the thing.
I don't
So
know what
for those
Twitter
of you who follow me on Instagram, I do my little Monday through Friday blog post I pick a song and I write about it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I had to do on Twitter, and I think it's because I have no followers, because the more followers you have, I think the longer your posts can be. I think that's what I noticed anyway. So I would have to literally edit my post. So I would put it on Instagram and Facebook, and then I'd have to go and cut it down.
Oh
I'm
my
like, you know what?
God.
I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for this.
I have time for it.
And
I'm
Maureen-
writing it once,
Maureen,
and I'm putting it
right.
on.
Maureen Fuller doesn't have Twitter either. Well, she's got a lot of hair on her body. Just saying,
Why did you tell him that?
No, I just,
Why did you tell him that?
It's fine.
Kathy says, I don't have a blue check mark, but the picture of Arnell with my banner is now my Facebook profile picture. That's fun. That's so fun. And let's see. Sandra says, oh, Sandra, we love you. She's gonna be 60 this September 17th. And
Sandra, you're catching up.
Sandra, you know what? We love you, and we're gonna say happy birthday to you. So it's all good. It's all good. We're all. That's why we're all here.
She's
right?
going to be 60. She's catching up to me. Sandra,
She's got a ways to go to get up to
Sandra,
you.
you got to come to my 69th birthday party, okay? We can celebrate together,
Oh,
right?
help me.
Right.
Sandra doesn't have a blue check mark either. And Scott says, bring back the great outdoors with Kiki
No,
Mail on
not doing
YouTube.
it. Not unless you
Just-
pay me.
So
No.
we just had this conversation the other day. And I said to Al,
No.
listen, just
I don't have
do
time.
something. Yeah,
I
but
don't have time.
I'm the one that edits them and puts them up.
I
So
don't. I haven't
all
shaved.
you got to do is talk.
I haven't shaved for 5 days right now. Okay, that's how busy I am. People say, "Oh my God." Listen, I haven't shaved for 5 days. I got to shave tomorrow because I'm going to see Kurt, and
and you have to take a bath. You
take a
have to take a bath.
take a shower every day, even though I look like grunge, and you say, "Oh, you look like grunge" or whatever. I'm so busy, but whatever, it's fine.
He looks like he's from the 90s.
Jesus, cool.
He's grunge.
Grunge, right?
He's grunge.
Yeah. What are you laughing at now?
I'm just thinking of your pants, and
Oh,
I don't know
well,
how.
wait. Kiki's thinking of my pants right now. Oh, we gotta go now. Bye.
I don't understand.
Oh boy,
Levi's are really
really good.
let's be honest.
They're great pants. Levi's.
They're indestructible.
Indestructible.
Al,
Al,
on
me,
the other hand, we're
me.
talking about Al.
Al, that's me.
He can rip Levi's.
Rip Levi's.
He can take the button out. Now that's like riveted in there.
Right?
He can remove it.
Yeah.
And to me, Levi's are very difficult to rip up.
They really are.
Like he like shreds them.
Right. No, but I have a couple of these.
The crotch, like he
No, but there's no hole in my
air
crotch.
conditioning.
No, there's no hole in my crotch.
Holes
There's
at the
there's
knees.
holes in my knees. Stop amplifying something that's not real. There's no hole in my crotch. The only hole in my crotch is the one with the zippers at. The only
You know
hole.
why there's no hole in your crotch?
Because I have no crotch.
No, because we already threw those jeans out a couple of months ago.
Oh, we
that you
did,
Put
yes.
the hole in your crotch. Because
Yeah.
who does that to a pair of Levi's?
Well,
How can that happen?
Well, hey, how you doing? But I have a couple holes in a couple pairs of my jeans, and I use them to do stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
And let's also talk about the cost of Levi's.
No. Before we go any further,
Sure.
As I said to you today,
Right.
like you're looking at the hole in my knees and my Levi jeans. I says, well, now I'm fashionable, right?
Oh, you're fashionable.
Because I see a lot of girls, with like holes in the jeans, and
I have that. I like that personally. I like that.
Well,
look.
there you go. Then what are you complaining about?
Because you didn't do it. You didn't buy them like that.
No, but I
ripped them up.
wanted to be like in travel. I wanted to be up to date with what's going on in the world. No holes in my crotch, but I got holes in my knees, so now I feel fashionable. Fashionable. More time now for your classic rock raw.
Most of us here either remember the Partridge Family, watched the Partridge Family, or wanted to be on the Partridge Family. That was me. I totally wanted to be inside and a part of the Partridge Family. The Brady Bunch too. I have to say, I was a weird kid, and I always said that Shirley Jones was my biological mother. And I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, and I said it to my mom too. I always said it. I'm like, Shirley Jones is my biological mom, and she's like, no, she's not. And I would secretly inside say, yeah, I look just like her. No, I don't. I don't look like her, but just kind of a funny joke I had, inside joke with myself. So no disrespect again to my mom, but I came from somewhere, right? You gotta come from somewhere. So that was just my little joke. The Partridge Family was on the air from September 25th of 1970 through August 24th of 1974 on ABC. I watched it. I did. It was on Friday nights, and it's said to have been loosely based on the Cowsill family. Who remembers them? Who are from Newport, Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Hello. Hi. We're from Rhode Island. So I don't think any of the remaining Cowsills live in Rhode Island, and that is really a super interesting and very sad story about the Cowsills.
Say about it, Gina. She's got to run.
Oh, bye, Gina.
Gina, I love
you.
And thank you for your support, by the way. And by the way, I'm giving you front row seats to my birthday party. You're right up front in me.
Right up front in Scott's apartment.
Scott's apartment, watching me shave his head and other parts of his body. And you don't have to bring any cannolis. Just bring your pajamas. It's going to be a 3-day weekend. Good night, Gina. We love you.
The Partridge Family used to practice in their garage, and their single mom, whose character was also named Shirley. I was so fascinated that Shirley's character name was the same name as her real name. Did you guys think about that? I thought about the weirdest things. Like, because I used to see her, like, I would watch the credits. I know. I had a very lonely existence growing up. I did. And I'm like, Shirley Jones. Shirley Partridge. Wait a minute. That's her same name. Whoa. I know. Same goes for I Love Lucy. Lucy had the same name too. Same name on TV and same name in real life. I can't. It's so cool. So I was always fascinated with the lives of those who lived inside of my television set. You too? Like, did you guys, like, were you fascinated with the people that you used to watch on TV. That's what we had. TV and radio. And radio, forget it. I loved listening to my radio. Kiss 108, like that was my jam. But honey, when I was watching television, oh my gosh, I was in it. Like I was so invested into the shows I would watch. Yeah. So back to the Partridge Family. The kids convinced their mom, Shirley, who worked as a bank teller, to let them hire a manager for the band they were setting up in the garage. It's like, hey, we're good. We need a manager. Reuben Kincaid. Who remembers Reuben Kincaid? I can't. Well, he got the kids to go on a world tour. That's what a manager does. They move them along. And they had a school bus for a tour bus, which was painted all funky. And David Cassidy was hot. Can we just say that out loud? Sure we can. David Cassidy was hot. Hot. He wore one of those puka necklaces or the rope neck. Oh my God. Like he was cute. He was just adorable. And so hot David Cassidy was, it was like he was one Beatle. That's how absurdly popular David Cassidy was. I mean, he caused riots wherever he went. Girls crying, tears rolling down their faces, passing out. David Cassidy, like they would fall down, scream, like screaming to the point of ridiculousness. They probably made themselves pass out because David Cassidy was in the house. That's what they did for the Beatles, but they did the same thing for David Cassidy.
So you're gonna have to Phyllis. She's leaving.
Good night, Phyllis. Thank you for being here.
Sean Cassidy's leaving too.
Sean, I wish he was here. So Shirley was offered the role of Carol Brady, but didn't want the taking the roast out of the oven mom role. She could have been on the Brady Bunch. She had it. It was cinched. She's like all in. She's like, no, I don't want to do that. She liked that there was music involved in the Partridge Family. So David Cassidy played her son on the show, but in real life, he was her stepson because she was married to David's father, Jack Cassidy. Remember him? The dimple, the big, ginormous dimple that Jack Cassidy had. I thought he was so handsome. I know as a little kid, I thought he was a very handsome man. I did. So back to David being his own Beatle. The Partridge Family's single, I Think I Love You, kicked the Beatles out. Right to the curb. Kicked them out of their number one spot. They were up there with Let It Be. I Think I Love You. See ya. We're taking the number one spot from you. So about the money, the Partridge Family totally got screwed. There's no other way to put it. Bad management or lack thereof. David initially made $600 a week while he was selling out stadiums, and merch was being sold left and right. But the money didn't go to the people that the fans were buying because of it. The money went to the management. Too many of these stories. Way too many. But this Partridge Family story is really, it's disgusting. It really is disgusting. How people can do that to other human beings is beyond me. You know what? Let's face it, right? Money's good when you have it. It's good if you have a little extra, right? But to actually have people working for you and you're supposed to be protecting their best interests, and instead you're taking all of their money that they're earning for you and you're doing nothing but just collecting what they're earning for you. Too many of these stories. So the money did go to Sony and the merch creators because there was no contract in place to protect these people. So all the merchandise that was sold, they got nothing. Zero. Nada. Be ashamed. People should be ashamed of themselves. Really, how did they sleep at night? I'm dead serious. Like I'm spitting on myself. I'm so upset right now. How did they sleep at night? How could you do that? Oh. Mm. So the Partridge family bus ended up at the dump, another shameful event. And in 1987, when it was destroyed, there were barely any signs of what it originally represented, which was great memories of a fun show, despite a lot of darkness that was going on in the background. And there was a lot of darkness. We're not getting into all of that stuff tonight. But the whole Partridge family thing as a whole, between the money and things that were going on with the characters and their real lives. Oh my goodness. Wow. So recently, just like the bus, the house that the Partridge family sitcom took place in was recently demolished. Very sad. Danny Bonaducci was able to visit the house in 2020 for the last time. The house sat in a back lot at Warner Brothers Studio, but after being sold several times, the house has been taken down to make way for a new development. Danny said that he's happy he was able to see it before it was completely gone. And I think for those of us who loved the show, we're happy to have been a part of it. Because we're watching the show as kids, right? Kids, teenagers, whatever stage you were at while you watched the Partridge Family, if you did. It was great memories for us. Just like the Brady Bunch. I'm sorry, I love the Brady Bunch. I just love the Brady Bunch. When they went to Hawaii, like the whole 3-part episode, that was so cool to me. The tarantula, remember that? But anyway, so great memories for us. But then to know later on in life what was really going on behind the scenes, it's just sad. And it really makes me sad to know that they weren't given their fair share of all the money that was made. And I think David at one point, I don't know, maybe he got up to $1,500, $2,000 a week. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that because I'm just kind of going off what I read. But he started $600 a week. The guy was selling out stadiums. And they were only giving him $600 a week. Oh, man. And then I think in 2015, again, don't quote me, please. Just going off of what I remember reading a few days ago. I think in 2015, there was a settlement for a very little amount of money. It was very little. Tiny. Maybe 150,000, but if it was even that much. I don't even think it was that much. Just for merch and stuff like that. I really don't think it was that much. It might have been 15,000. I don't know. But it shouldn't have been a thing. And then, what comes to mind too? NSYNC. Oh my gosh. And the Backstreet Boys, they were screwed too. A lot of bands were screwed. So Scott says, I know I'm getting old when Mrs. Howell is actually an option, but I think she's dead. So
option for what?
Right. For a date?
What do you mean she's an option? What are you talking about, Scott?
Scott said he had a slight crush on Shirley. Do you see what I'm saying?
Who's Shirley?
Shirley Jones.
She
was beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful lady.
Yeah.
What was his daughter's name? The girl. Oh my God.
Whose daughter?
Shirley's daughter in the Partridge family. They did that girl. Laura, right?
No. Susan Day is her real name.
Right.
And I think Lori was her character's name, right?
Yeah, she's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl too. Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. Now, wasn't Shirley wasn't there a Mr. Brady too?
Susan Day, yeah. What?
No.
Susan Brady?
No. The Partridge family. No, listen to what I'm saying. Partridge family. The Shirley Jones you're talking about. Wasn't there a Mr. Brady?
Well, yeah, Mike Brady.
But you put a picture of the Brady Bunch tonight.
No, it's the Partridge family.
Okay, never mind.
Oh my God! What were you gonna say? Say it now. What were you gonna say?
What are you talking about? The Brady Bunch, or the Partridge family, right now?
I was talking about the Partridge family.
Okay, the Partridge family. You put a picture up tonight about you're going to be on YouTube tonight.
Yeah.
Of the Partridge family, right?
Yeah.
And what was the Mr. Partridge's name? What was the guy's name? No.
There was no Mr. Partridge. She was a single mother. She worked
Oh,
as a
she's
bank
single?
teller.
Oh, she's a single mother. I never knew that till tonight. She's a single mom.
I thought you used to watch the Partridge Family. So this is
Yeah,
where
I
you laugh.
did. So she was a single mom and she raised all those kids by. So how did those kids come into existence? Wasn't the father paying like alimony and child support?
I don't think they got into that.
But
in
why
the Partridge
didn't they?
Family.
That would have been important back in the day.
I don't think.
Whatever happened to Mr. Was the last name Partridge? Right?
Yeah, yes, Al, but I don't think they didn't go down that
I
road.
didn't even think about that till just now.
That's great.
No. There was never any Mr. Partridge. What?
Well, there was at one point,
What-
but it's a pretend show, Al. It's
No,
pretend.
no,
it's,
it's-
it's a sitcom.
But this is a show where Mr. Kincaid was involved in the show, right?
But he was the manager. He was not the dad.
Was he really the father of all those children?
No, he wasn't.
Really? Maybe he
Really.
managed the kids and everything else. Maybe he was the father that they never knew.
What is wrong with
No,
you?
the Partridge family, the kids, did they ever meet their father?
Scott said she had multiple baby daddies. What the heck?
Well, maybe that was a kid. Wasn't Danny in that show too?
Danny Bonaducci. Yes.
Was he in that show?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a crazy kid, wasn't he?
Well,
I would have liked to see his father on TV because I'd like to see where he came from. But
there's a lot that went on there too.
yeah,
Like a ton.
but he had his own radio program for a long
He
time.
still does.
He still does, right?
Yeah.
With California or someplace.
Yep. And I used to watch his reality show. Oh my gosh, what was the name of it? Something Bonaducci.
Bonaducci.
When he was married to Gretchen
Gretchen who?
Bonaducci. They had a reality show.
Oh,
And
I thought
did
you
used to
about.
watch
I
it.
thought you talking about Gretchen from Fox News.
No.
I don't.
No, he wasn't
Is she
married to
married at
her.
all? I don't know.
Yes, she is actually. She has
Oh.
children too.
She does. Okay,
but-
oh, that's great.
That show got really dark, and that's why I think it
You're
ended.
right.
That got really
Oh my God!
that got really bad at the end.
And who got fired from Fox News this week? Tucker.
Tucker. Can I say his name? I don't even know.
Yeah, Tucker. But he's married a girl from Rhode Island, believe it or not.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Stop it.
She's originally from Middletown, Rhode Island.
Really?
Not too far from Jamestown here tonight.
No kidding.
She's over the bridge and through the woods. Yeah. He met her think back, I don't know when, but they met each other years ago and he fell in love and everything else. Yeah. So
Wow, I didn't know that. That's a great
Yeah.
fun fact for tonight, Al. Thanks.
Well, thank you.
Thank
And
you very much
other
for that,
people
'cause
are fired.
you never have a fun fact.
Who, me?
Ever.
Well, I do have a fun fact because I didn't know that until tonight, until you were talking here. I was kind of doing some technical stuff, and I realized that there's no Mr. Brady or Mr. Partridge, and I never knew that till tonight.
Well, Halise said the husband died on the Partridge Family.
He did?
When did he die?
I don't know.
Do you know about it? Did they ever show him? I don't recall that.
Well, what was it? Dr. Kincaid? Or what was the guy's name?
Reuben.
Reuben.
Like
Reuben
Reuben Sandwich.
Okay. Did he kill a father?
No, he did.
Well, that should be.
Where are you taking this?
No, I'm just saying that. Why? How come I never knew about him
Oh my
die?
God.
Who said this? Elise? How does Elise know that the father was killed or
She said
died?
before the show he died.
What did he die of?
Well,
No, that's
all right, I'm
but-
confused.
No, but this is a fake family. They're not real
it's a
life.
fake family.
Oh my God! Why the hell
So
are we
it's
talking
just
about
like
this for?
they said
No,
it.
this is baloney.
And Kathy Waddle said Chachi and Scott had a reality show. Yes, and isn't that sad about Joni?
Yeah,
Wait. What's her name? Erin Moran.
yeah,
She had a sad ending too.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
all these like I loved Happy Days.
No, I like that.
I
Yeah, but they brought a lot of
loved
memories.
Happy Days.
But they brought us great memories, and we still. I don't remember Jack Maloney tonight, but the thing is, they brought us a lot of good memories.
That's sad though. Scott said he was killed by Shirley. Stop.
He was. Remember, Scott, see if you can find the tape of that. We can play it during my birthday party.
Oh my
We can have a party.
God.
Wait, didn't he do the song "I Think We Love You"? Is that the song?
I think I love you.
You do? Do you think you love me?
You are off your
No,
rocker
no.
tonight.
But didn't we told a story before? Didn't you meet David Cassidy in an elevator one time? We took his picture.
We both did.
We both did.
and where's that disposable camera?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I took his picture, and he's very nice. He's a very short
He
guy.
was short.
Is he still alive? Is he?
No,
he
Al,
passed
Al.
away recently.
No, yeah, don't.
No, but he was a short guy, wasn't he?
He was very nice. He was very
Very,
sweet,
very,
yeah.
very sweet.
And I felt
Did-
like going, oh my
did-
god!
did
Can I
he
give you a
really-
kiss?
What's that? Did he
Nothing.
really? Did he really sing, or was that a Milli Vanilli type?
He
of
said no. He sang. I think on the show
Sweet.
it was all pretend.
Really?
But no, when he was in concert, he really sang.
Really?
He had to put on a show.
Really?
Put on a show.
Did Shirley sing?
I don't know.
I think
I
she
don't
was.
think so.
She seemed like a good mother on TV, didn't she? No, she was. Look, how many kids did they have? Like 9? Oh, how many kids did she have?
I don't know. I don't know how many kids she has.
But on the TV program, it's called The Partridge Family. Did she ever date at all? I don't remember any episodes with her dating.
I always remembered that I always wanted her and Ruben to get together.
Really? Well, he was the father of all those children, right?
No.
He wasn't? It's 8 o'clock on the East Coast, 5 o'clock on the West Coast right now, and Kiki out of him. I just thought I'd bring that up.
Mork and Mindy, yep, Nanu. And never
Oh,
thought
my God.
Ron
Sad what happened
Howard,
to Mork, too.
AKA,
Oh, my God.
Oh, very sad.
Very sad. Oh, my God.
Never thought Ron Howard, aka Richie Cunningham, would end up being a huge guy in the industry. He is huge.
Huge.
I
yeah,
mean,
but he
like,
learned everything from Andy Griffith. You know, he did. He learned all the tricks.
He worked at a gas station now.
No, he did not. That was Gomer Pyle.
No.
Yes, Jim Neighbors worked at a gas station. What do you mean? Who worked at a gas station?
Surprise.
Who worked at a gas station?
Well, because
Richie Cunningham didn't work at what?
His dad, the policeman,
Andy Griffith.
Yeah, would go to the gas station.
Yeah.
So Richie would be with his dad.
No. But he didn't work at the gas station.
I bet you any money he did some washing of windows.
No.
I remember him.
He was
at the
never
gas
old
station.
enough for that program.
Doesn't matter.
You know,
kids worked back then.
You know who was off the rocker on that Andy Griffith show was Barney. Oh my God, what a crazy knucklehead he was.
Don Knotts. Yeah, Don Knotts.
He was crazy.
Loved him.
Very hyper.
Carol Burnett, speaking of Don Knotts, just turned 90.
Who? Carol Burnett? She's still alive? 90 years old? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And who mentored her was Vicki Lawrence, right?
Yes.
Oh my God. She was, she looked like Carol Burnett at times.
Now, Al, I think that Carol Burnett had like a whole birthday party on NBC or something. So you're not having that.
Thank God for Scotty. Gomer Pyle was the Partridge Family dad. He was. In fact, when he had all those kids,
he looked nothing like him.
When he had all those kids, he went to show. He went, "Golly!" You know, it was great.
Golly.
I already said that.
Oh
my God!
But you didn't say it right though. Do it again, Al.
No, I'm not doing it again.
Do it.
No, I'm not doing it again.
Golly. Do it.
No, because it doesn't sound like it now.
Do it.
I'm not doing nothing.
You have to.
No, I'm not doing nothing. Stop it. Knock it off, or I'm not going to Generation Radio with you tomorrow night.
You have no choice. You have no choice.
What do you mean? I have a choice.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do have a choice.
Not in this world, you don't.
Oh my God!
There's no choosing in the world.
I'm gonna wear my ripped off jeans tomorrow night.
You know what? You know what makes me irritated though?
What's that, Kiki?
When I cook dinner.
Yes.
And then I have to clean up. That's annoying.
But before we left the house, did I clean up?
No.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I put the dishes in the dishwasher. I said, yes, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
When we go home tonight.
Yep, I'll show you. I'm going to take a picture.
No. I took the dishes, and after we ate dinner, before we came down to the Jamestown Press studio here tonight, the delicious dinner that we had.
It was really good.
It was really good. I washed out. Oh, you know what I didn't clean up? I didn't clean up the stuff that was on the stove.
Or in the sink.
I didn't see it. Sorry.
I can't see and I can't hear.
No,
like that's
I apologize for that. I'll make it up. I'll make it up to you.
I really just thought about. I'm like, you know what? I cook and I clean.
Oh my God!
Just clean up the dishes.
But you know what?
I mean? It's a good
I apologize. I just said I'm sorry. I put the dish. I washed the dishes off. I put it in the sink, and I apologize.
Oh, Scott said he'll go with me tomorrow.
Good. Maybe you can shave him while he's at it.
He'll go with me. No, I'm not shaving Scott.
Why not?
That's for you to. You two
no,
can
no,
work
no,
that
no,
out.
no,
You
no,
two
no,
can
no,
work
no,
the
no,
shaving
no,
thing
no,
out.
no. I got.
I'm not shaving anybody.
No, I put a little Gillette foaming on him and just like lather him up.
You know when
he would like me if I lathered him up.
When I worked in the nursing home many years ago.
You used to lather people up?
No, I used to have to shave them.
You did?
Shave the men, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just in their face though.
That's why. Yeah, I know, but it's fine.
But I would be so nervous.
Yeah, but they probably enjoyed that.
I would be so nervous because
you probably got compliments, right?
I remember like one time I nicked somebody.
Oh my God.
So I don't want to hurt anybody.
When you worked in a nursing home, when you shaved the men, did you ever get tipped?
No.
Really?
No.
What if you're offered a tip? Would you say thank you?
No, because no.
Why?
No.
Yeah.
No, because they lived, that was their home.
Right. So,
Yeah.
but
Do you know that nursing home, my grandpa passed away there. They're condos now. Like, imagine living in condos that was a nursing home where tons of people died. Like, oh,
really?
yeah, it's crazy.
Gina's back. She was watching
Oh,
football.
hi, Gina.
She was watching football. She had to go watch, see who got a touchdown.
Now, isn't the NFL draft on Saturday too?
I don't know.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking Gina. And then tomorrow night, the Celtics play.
Oh, I can't go to
perhaps Saturday.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I don't know. The
Are they
Bruins. I don't know. The Bruins. I don't know.
Someone's not going to play the Bruins because they have two different types of sports.
I don't know. Did the Bruins
is it
lose,
playoff
win?
season?
Yeah, it's playoffs now.
Oh, my God. That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, it's March. Oh, it's April. Oh, it's almost May. Can you believe it's almost May 1st?
No, I'm not. I'm not shaving Al Scott.
No,
I mean,
it's
I'm
Scott
not doing
Al.
that.
Oh, right.
I mean, if I have to shave his face, I'll do it. But like, I just get nervous because I don't
Why?
want to hurt anybody.
You're not going to hurt me. If you had to shave me, it's fine. But,
I know, but like,
yeah, whatever.
I would get a really dull razor.
Why? We're going to
I
shop.
don't want to cut you.
Because the blood pressure medicine, if I bleed, I'll probably bleed to death.
Right. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't want to do that.
Right. It'd be great.
I don't want to do that.
You know? Because sometimes when I cut myself, shaving, the bleeding doesn't stop for like a week. I feel like I have my period. This is weird.
Gina said it's on right now, first round, and they were playing their favorite.
Oh, we got to go.
So NFL draft, I'm guessing.
Oh, great.
So yeah, I mean, I always say it too. I'm not a sports girl. I'm just really not. But I have taken the family to Fenway, and I've been a trooper watching baseball and stuff. But now, Al, did you know baseball's only 2 hours now?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Isn't that
no, it's so ridiculous.
me,
the whole world's changing. It's so ridiculous.
me,
It's so ridiculous. This and that and then
I don't
everything.
like that change.
No. Oh, do this because the poor people who work at the concession stands, the poor people who run the scoreboards, which I know some of them, poor people who work in the stadiums don't get overtime anymore. 2 hours. Give me a break. Come on. Whatever happened to extra innings? That was the excitement. My father, my grandfather, and even I would stay up till all hours of the morning. We're in the 14th inning right now. Oh, the Yankees are. It was great.
I know, it's like the whole art.
Give me a break. Oh my God, I just can't. Don't get me started because I get on a roll here because excuse me, I'm choking. It's just ridiculous.
So Gina said that, and Maureen just said it, they're playing montages of Don't Stop Believing during the NFL draft. I wonder if they have permission.
Oh my God.
Hopefully nobody gets mad about
God.
that.
I don't think they have permission.
I think it's great. I mean, because
that's great.
That's cool.
Oh
you
my
know?
God, you can't.
Like,
You
please
don't have permission. You gotta make sure you pay the royalties. Oh my God. Otherwise you won't be able to pay the credit card bills.
They gotta get permission for that, I would think, right?
Right.
Yeah, I would think so.
Gina's going back to bed. She's leaving.
Good night, Gina.
Gina, I love you.
Have fun.
So,
Real Housewives, though, of New Jersey.
They don't play that song during that, do they?
So, if you guys are into that, just a quick little blurb. The reunion's coming up. It's going to be nasty. Like, I already know things because I listen to the podcast and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Like, it's going to be bad. So, if you watch that, we got some interesting flavor coming out for the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion.
Can't wait for that.
I'm kind of excited.
Me too.
Because I want to see it.
I'll be sleeping because I usually sleep during those programs, right?
So there was a night this week I fell asleep on the couch. I hate doing that.
No, I hate doing it. I'm like, wake up in bed all alone. I'm scared of the
hate
boogeyman.
Falling asleep on the couch. But I do like it in the respect that Louis sleeping with me because he doesn't sleep with me anymore because he has to. We don't want him to fall down again. So that's the benefit of that, but it's very uncomfortable.
I wake up and go, Kiki, she's not there. And I go, oh my God.
And I said last night, I'm forcing myself. I'm going to go in my bed. I'm going to go sleep in my bed. And I did, and it felt so good. But I still wake up at 3:30. And
yeah,
Kiki
wakes up at 3:30 this morning. He goes, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Oh, hey. Oh, this is a great day. 3:30 in the morning. Okay. Oh,
I do.
Hey. Hey, Al. Hey, Al. We're going to Generation Radio. You have a clean pair of pants? Okay. What shirt are you wearing? Okay, make sure you shave and shower. Okay. All right. And now 4:15. Hey, how
Louis
you
doing
doing?
great.
Hi.
Thank you very
Hi,
much.
how you
He's
doing?
doing so much better, but we
Ah,
he can't come on the
what
bed
do you want for
anymore
breakfast? Get it yourself. Make sure you clean up afterwards.
because that was just such an unfortunate accident, and it's not going to happen again because he's not allowed on the bed. And so I feel bad. I miss my little buddy, but what are you going to do? He's with me all day. But oh yeah, Maureen, Teresa, and her brother Joe. Oh my gosh,
Oh my God, it's terrible.
it is
Disgusting.
It's bad.
Do you think it's real life?
So what do you think about Louis, Teresa's husband?
Oh,
There's something shady there.
what a nice guy he is. I feel
that's gonna come
I
out.
feel love from him.
I think there's going to be a
Louis is a
lot of
great
stuff coming
guy.
out about him.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a nice individual he is. He's got that look in his eye that it just melts your body when you look at him.
It's going to be.
Oh my
Kathy
God.
says baseball games are fun. Not a fan of football games, and basketball games are boring to me. So, what do you think about the change in the rules for baseball? All right. In one respect, for advertisers, it's great because you got to now they're going to have to pay more money to be in these baseball games because it's a shorter period of time. But on the other hand, I think for diehard baseball fans, I don't think it was a good move. But who am I? I don't even watch sports. So what do I know? I just think it just takes away that whole American Pie thing about baseball and sitting there for
Has
hours.
baseball been going on
Right.
since in the early 1900s? My
No, before then.
great-grandfather, my grandfather, my father, I watched it. And they changed it. No more than 2 hours or whatever. Oh, God, the heck.
Maureen, I totally agree. And, a lot of people are downing Melissa, though. Let's face facts here. A lot of people don't like Melissa, and a lot of people want her and Joe off the show. I guess I don't dive that deep into it because I'm like, what's wrong with them? Like, I don't understand. But a lot of people have gone against Melissa and Joe. So they really
my
want
God,
them
it's all a
gone.
crock of baloney. It's all made
No,
up.
it's not.
Oh, well,
No, that's a family gone bad. It's really sad.
yeah, but it might be a reason. Teresa's off a rocker.
There's always a reason.
Teresa's off a rocker. She's always been very dramatic and everything else. And she was married to that Joe guy for a long time, and they both went to jail. Right? She went.
He's living his best life in Italy now.
She went to jail. He went to jail, and they live happily ever after. And so they're not invited to the wedding. Who cares?
Well, it is her brother.
Yeah, but who cares? But he might be upset with her because the lifestyle. How can I ask you a question, Kiki, and everybody out there?
Mhm.
They're on this reality TV show that you guys watch, right?
Yeah.
What does Teresa do for a living? What does Teresa do for a living?
Well, I think she gets residuals from her. She had 2 New York Times bestsellers.
She did.
So I think she's made a lot of money from those
you read them?
cookbooks.
Did anybody?
No, I didn't.
Did anybody here in the chat read Teresa's best-selling books, and what were the names of the books? I want to know. Probably not. Whatever. So Louis, is that a husband's name now? Louis,
Yes. Mhm.
like a dog. What does he do for a living?
I think he's in construction. I'm not sure.
Okay, all right. So he's in construction. Who else is in construction?
Well, her brother.
So maybe they're rivals, or maybe they go again. Who knows? Who cares?
And her ex, Juicy Joe, was in construction too,
Right.
but that's why they went to jail.
Right. Because he didn't claim money or whatever to the IRS. Or whatever.
Scott doesn't watch any reality shows.
Thank God. That's why I'm going to his house.
But
and something.
Maureen says that I think she's making money off the show, more dramatic, probably more money.
Right.
So I think when they've been on these shows for a really long time, they make a lot of money
Right.
off the shows. But in the beginning, they don't make anything. And Kathy Waddle says, I was watching Sister Wives. I wouldn't watch it anymore because they all left. I think there's one out of
They're
4.
not wise
There's one
anymore,
left.
except one.
They've all left. And Christine is now getting married. She's engaged to he seems like a really nice guy. She looks really, really happy. Good for them. I mean,
How can a guy have like 4 wives? Oh my God, it's crazy.
Gosh, I can't.
I mean, going from house to house from night to night. And I mean, I just like, What does he do for a living?
Scott said Louis is a barber who shaves people.
That's great.
And Kathy says, I don't watch much TV and don't watch news on TV. I read the news if I find something that interests me.
Right.
It's so true. I don't either.
I don't even
because
know
you know what? It's
I don't
too
even know
much.
what's going on in the world. I don't really care.
It's too
anymore.
much.
Too much.
I literally like to watch yard sale videos on YouTube and our friends Tucker and Sammy. I love watching their vlogs.
Yeah, they're doing a lot more lately too.
They are, and
they
so cute.
Tucker and Sammy just made a couple commercials recently.
They
too.
They did, and I'm telling like that is the production that Tucker does for their videos is unbelievable.
Over the top.
What's better than TV?
What's the name of his channel again?
Tucker Upper.
Tucker Upper. Get a chance to look at it, and tell him we said hello.
They just have a great. He puts out literally a TV show. Like it's crazy. It's the work that they do is unbelievable. They have a cute little baby called Finley, and they're just awesome. I love them, and I've really grown to love. I told you about her before too. Wonder Hussy. She's in Nevada, and she does these really cool videos. She goes off to and explores hot springs, and it's really neat. And another person that I've really fallen in love with, her name is Jo. She's actually a radio host on the BBC, and her video vlogs come out on Sunday mornings, and she's called Middle-Aged Minx. And I really like her. She's really cool too. So there are a few YouTubers that I do watch, and if you like, they're just all across. It's not really one specific thing, but I do watch a lot of yard sale videos because I love to see what people get. So, all right, let's move it on. Moving on.
Classic rock continues.
Sammy Hagar, one of the most financially significant and financially smartest rockers in existence, in my own opinion, is appearing in the docuseries Family Legacy, which was produced by MTV Entertainment. And it's really good, by the way. The series focuses on the children of legendary musicians, and Andrew Hagar definitely has a legendary dad. There is no getting away from that. I was able to watch the episode on YouTube, which is awesome because the series is also available on Paramount Plus, which I do not have. Because like I've said before, you can only pay for so many subscriptions. I mean, there's a lot out there now. TV is basically a la carte in most cases. So you got to pick a couple, roll with it, and there you go. I pay for Netflix. And I'll be honest, it's like $22 a month now. I rarely watch it. To be honest, a lot of the stuff that I watch on there is on regular on demand. So I don't know. I may be canceling that. But this particular episode is a two-parter as Draven Bennington, son of Linkin Park's Chester Bennington, opens it up. And it was so cool watching Draven, watching clips of his dad on stage and telling his version of what he knew about the stories of his dad. And I just find that so interesting because, here's a young man, his dad, huge, very, very huge. And he's just giving his own version of the story of what his dad has told him and what he's watched. It's just, if you like that type of thing, check it out. The ironic thing about Draven's clip, MTV probably set it up on purpose because this was ironic. Sammy Hagar and David Lee Roth presented the 2002 Video of the Year award at the VMAs, and the winner was Linkin Park's In the End. And this was the same year that Draven was born. So if they didn't plan that, that's amazing that worked out like that. But they had to have planned it that way, right? If they didn't, I don't know, genius. If they did, I just think it's great. So fast forward to the Andrew Hagar section, and every time I see these two on social media, do they not look like father and son? I mean, there are some father and sons. They're father and sons. Kind of. But then there are father and sons. Andrew and Sammy. Like, dude, they are spinning images of each other. One, has a little bit darker hair and the other's hair is a little bit lighter, but these guys are father and son. Sammy joined Van Halen in 1985, about a year after Andrew was born. And the biggest takeaway for me from the episode was when Andrew said that all his dad ever wanted was to be a superstar. Right here. I love that. He always said it. He always said it, and his dream came true. We can all achieve it. Dream it and believe it, baby. So when Andrew was talking about Van Halen doing their first live performance on the 1991 VMAs, it sounds like this is when Sammy started dating Carrie, but Sammy may have still been with Andrew's mom at the time. So it was a little hairy at the Hagar house, I'm thinking. World according to Andrew. Tough times, but all is good now. Sammy still has the I Can't Drive 55 Ferrari in his garage, and Andrew has a great story about getting pulled over, but you can go ahead and watch it for yourself. I'm not going to tell you. Because the episode's on YouTube. It's a really, really good. Go watch it. Sammy, I think, has the most incredible financially successful story within our generation of rockers because he did, as Andrew said, come from nothing. But the businesses he created from what he gained being a rock star, really just a smart man. And he seems like a really cool, down-to-earth guy. And I love the father and son bond that they both have. Truly. And you can feel that between Andrew and Sammy, no doubt. And no money can ever replace that. So check it out, Family Legacy on Paramount Plus, and Andrew's segment is on YouTube. It was good. It was really good. I mean, I haven't watched an MTV produced show. I don't even know in how long. I used to watch Jersey Shore all the time. They're old now. Like I love the Jersey Shore people. I just can't watch it anymore. It's just not the same, you know?
No, it's run its course.
And that's an MTV produced show.
Run its
but
course. Yeah.
You know,
I'm
over it.
You can watch a show so many times, and that's fine.
Right.
Just like you can, watch a rock group, and how many times you can see them do the same songs over and over again. I mean, it's great to see them in concert, but that's it.
Maureen says, "Oh my gosh, I watched Jersey Shore."
Well,
I think the last time I watched it was when Mike had his baby, and then they had to put their dog down.
Oh my God!
So that was like the last season I watched. And I did not watch the Sammy Hagar interview by Steve-O. I've got to listen to it, though. I know it just came out the other day.
How old is Sammy Hagar now, anyway?
74?
Is he really?
I think.
Does he still drink tequila a lot? I think he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, my God. Maybe that's what's keeping him alive.
You know why? Because he can.
Well, it's fine, It's all good.
It is all good.
Why do I want to burp?
I just did.
We got a busy weekend coming up. You have any more classic rock raw?
I do.
Okay, because
why, you got somewhere to go, Al?
No, but I gotta get home tonight because I gotta shave and clean up for tomorrow's
I know
big episode.
It's gonna take a while for you.
No, it's gonna be great, and I'm looking forward to going out on a Friday night. And we never go out on Friday nights because you're always doing the program. So I mean, it's gonna be fun. But now it's time for more of your classic rock raw.
So there was a recent Fox News article that came out talking about Journey celebrating their 50th anniversary. And it said, rock band members then and now. So I read the article. I did. And to me, there were a few holes in the article, and I'd like to dig up those holes and fill them in for you. Fox News, thank you very much. And for all of you. So I get it. 50 years ago, there were different band members. I mean, we get it, right? But they just celebrated their 50th anniversary tour. And then there are the band members today. Of course, in the article, Jonathan Cain was mentioned, not an original member, but they still did a focus on him, what he's doing now, right? He's still in Journey. Because he is a part of the legacy of the band. I'm sorry, but everybody who's been in the band is part of the Journey legacy. Jeff Scott Soto, even though he was only in the band for less than a year, he's still part of the band. He's still part of the legacy of Journey because they've had a lot of changes, right? So he's still part of it. I'm not talking about him now, but so of course there are nice write-ups about Greg Neil, Steve Perry, Steve Smith, Ainsley Dunbar, even, who took the place of Prairie Prince. So where's Prairie's write up? I'm like, where's he's an original Journey member. But they didn't write about what he's doing now. But I'll tell you what he's doing now. He's making hoodies with Ross Valerie and new music. So there's that little hole filled in for you. So the article says, here's what the band members from the Perry era are up to now. But they miss things. They did. They missed some things. So I'm putting my own twist, and I'm doing an add to this article about 3 people because I feel that they needed either expansion or just really needed to have their own little section and be mentioned. I mean, you'll see why in a second. So yes, the article states that it was beginning at the Steve Perry era, but it did mention Robert Fleischman, whom Steve Perry took the place of in Journey, but they didn't expand on Robert. So I'm going to do that because I love Robert, and I mean he's right at the beginning. Here's Robert. He's not in my hands right now, but he's right here. And they mentioned him. So go ahead and tell us what he's doing now. I'm going to tell you what he's doing now. Today, Robert lives with his daughter Violet in Racine, Wisconsin, and he has a humongous art studio. He is an acclaimed artist, and people pay lots of money for his art. Did you know that? They do. Like he's up there. And the stuff he does is so cool. Really, really, really cool. Go and follow him on Instagram, Facebook, Robert Fleischman. It's pretty cool. And I also think it's important to note that Robert lost the love of his life, Michelle, on March 17th of 2020 after she had a 7-year battle with breast cancer. So him and his daughter have been through a lot, really. But he's living a great life with his daughter. And I really would like to say thank you to Robert Fleischman because, again, he was at the very beginning of what we know as one of the best selling bands of all time, one of the bands that we love dearly and tremendously. And I have to just throw it out there again. Like, if anybody should have been part of this 50th anniversary tour, it should have been Robert. He should have had some type of role in this tour. Now, he may not think so. I think so. And I know that some of you think so as well. And I really would have liked to have seen more of that being done in this tour. It was great that Greg made a couple of appearances. He's such a cool dude, and definitely an iconic musician. He belonged there. But, another guy, I really, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. That's why I'm filling in these holes. But Steve Augeri, come on. I mean, he was the lead singer of Journey for almost a decade. Like, he should have had a part in the 50th anniversary tour. Really. And Fox News should have had a section on they should have had a Steve Augeri section. So it's just, what are we missing here? But that's why I'm here. So Steve's story, if y'all know it, and I know you do, but we're going to talk about it just in case someone doesn't. But it's a cool story. He was in the bands Tall Stories and Tyketto, but he needed to make some real money at that time because he became a husband and a daddy. And we all know the arts don't pay a heck of a lot of money sometimes. So you do what you got to do to support your family. And that's exactly what he did. He went to work as a maintenance manager at some of the Gap stores in New York City, but he got the call that would change the rest of his life. And he got the call from both Jonathan Cain and Neil Schon to go and audition for the band Journey. Like, how? Right? And Steve went, he actually, when he got the part as lead singer of Journey, he went through a lot because he replaced Steve Perry. So he had to deal with a lot of stuff. It's important to note Steve or Jerry in that article, but we're doing it right now. This is an addendum. That's what we're doing. Steve is doing great. Thanks for asking. He's off to perform with his band in Chile. We love our friends in Chile. And he's going to be on the Party Gras tour with Bret Michaels this summer. And he's living his best life, right? And he's still doing exactly what he loves. But again, he should have been part of the Journey 50th anniversary tour. Andy should have been in this article. I'm just saying. He should have. They should have. So come on. I mean, let's face it. Steve's having fun on his own tours, doing his own thing with his own band. But it just would have been cool to see him on that tour in some way, shape, or form. And last but not least, you're going to go, Kiki, what? Like, you're out of your mind. But Dean Castronovo, I'm sorry. He didn't even have his own section. Now, there's like the coolest story ever, right? He's in Journey, then he's out of Journey, and then he gets to be a part of the band again. And he's so passionate about it. And he's so thankful and joyful about being back in the band. Like, he should have had a section. So yes, we know he's on the 50th anniversary tour, because it's over now, right? But he should have had a section because he's from the Perry era until now. What are they doing now? And he's got a beautiful wife, Dee, and a beautiful family. And they should have mentioned him. They should have given him a section. So that's why we're doing that right now. And also what he's doing today, he's part of the Revolution Saints. And I don't even know, like, is he still part of Generation Radio? I don't know, but we're going to see them tomorrow night. And Dean was a part of Generation Radio. Is he still right now? I don't know. Sorry. I don't know everything. I don't. I can't keep up with it all. But he was, and he does a lot. And so many people love Dean, so he should have gotten his own section. He was part of the 50th anniversary tour, but there you go. So there's my whole filler-inner for the Fox News article on what members of Journey are doing today and where are they now. But they didn't ask the question, why were they not on the 50th anniversary tour, even though Dean was, but Robert and Steve should have been. They should. Sorry. They should have been.
Yeah. And Steve Smith and Ross should have
Well,
been
there's a whole other slew of people, but I'm saying, like, according, because they were in the article. So I was just going according to the article. So Fox News.
So Fox News put this article out.
Yeah.
So the article kind of tells me that it was written by somebody who doesn't really know the band. I'm not saying they can get
Ta-ting.
Right.
Yep.
Ta-ting.
That's exactly what I said to myself.
So, I mean, nothing against Fox News or anything about it, but you got somebody who's writing a story, and somebody should be checking the resources or whatever. I mean, you know, Journey's had a long history in the musical history of music, right? And they have the 50th anniversary tour. There's nobody there. I mean, you know.
Well, Greg was there, so that was cool. But, you know, I just think there should have been more of the past members blended into the tour. That's my thought. I said it years before the tour even happened. I'm like, you know, this is going to be great. But, you know, it didn't happen. And I don't know. I don't know what the explanation is behind it, but I think it would have been really nice to include, because you're not going to get another 50th anniversary tour.
No,
and I don't think you're going to get a 60th one either. I don't think that's going to happen.
51st for this, whatever. It's over. Then everybody can go home and relax.
51st isn't really the same. Like, it's not going to be the same.
Everybody can go home and relax now, you know?
I think they're still doing some shows through May, though.
No, they're not gonna. The thing is that they want to go home and enjoy their families. I mean, that's the deal.
My gosh, absolutely.
You know,
they deserve
John
it.
would go home and you know, enjoy it with Paula, and Dean go home and do his own thing. Dean is great. No matter what project he does, he'll do great. You know.
Yeah.
As you just said, Steve was Jerry and his son and the rest of the crew on the way to Chile for a great performance down there. They're doing what they do. Rob is doing what he's doing, you know, taking good care of his daughter and his student. He's actually, Robert Fleischman is putting together a new album right now.
Yes, he is.
And we'll be talking more about that as the things come about.
Progress.
And he is a great, great singer. A great singer, and he's a great human being too.
Mhm.
A great human being.
And
And
also, Robert is going to be, he's working on doing some art shows. So he's potentially working on one in New York City.
right,
And I would
and
love
you
to
said
go to that.
Ross is working on a new project too, right?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
that's pretty exciting.
So, I mean,
That's great.
these guys are, they're still doing what they love and being able to do what they love. They're blessed,
Right.
right?
Like Scott just said, he's going to see Steve Oziri in July. Steve Oziri, as you said, was almost for a decade was original lead singer for Journey after
Yeah.
Steve Perry left. Did a great job, and he's doing a great job now, and it's great to see him. I'm sure Scott's going to enjoy himself. Which is we got to thank all the musicians who've been able to bring us great music over the years.
So Patty Taylor said something I read said the 50th anniversary will continue in 2024. That's a little odd. I agree with you. I mean, because it's done now, right? I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
I saw a picture of Jonathan and Neil together on stage, looking like Jonathan and Neil were like looking at each other with daggers. I mean, it was terrible.
Here's the thing.
But
There's
what?
still stuff going on in the background. So you can
Oh
put
my
as many
God!
pictures as you want out there, but there's still stuff going on. So
Right, but
do you believe what you see?
but that's their business or whatever.
Exactly.
We
So
got
we've stayed away from
we
that.
stayed away
So
from it, but it's about the music and about the feelings and everything else. And I just whether it's Journey, Boston, the Foreigner, Kiss, any group, ZZ Top, Aerosmith,
yeah.
it's all about the music, and that's what we try to do on a daily basis. And that's why I haven't shaved for 5 days.
That's freaking amazing. But that's why I had to talk about this article because it's just, we're just talking about Journey. You know what I mean? We're not getting into the craziness of, I'm so over it. Unless something really crazy happens, I'm over it. And it feels good not talking about it. But you know what? Talking about it in the beginning, like all of the things that were going on, it's like, holy moly. But hopefully, things get worked out and smoothed over soon. What did I just do to my hair? Jesus.
What do you do to your hair?
Oh, I made it frizzy.
You made it frizzy?
I did. Yeah.
Maybe it's a humidity. There's no humidity today.
No, I just.
It's cold tonight, though. Isn't it cold?
No.
I thought it was. Well, you have a hot
I'm an
flash?
internal flame. So it's
Oh,
like, no,
okay.
isn't there a song, Eternal Flame?
No,
by the
all I can think of
Bangles?
when you say you're eternal flame, all I can think of is the song, "Come on, baby, you light my fire."
I'm my own furnace,
Really?
like all the time.
Do you have any more classic rock roars?
I don't, Al, but
Thank
what
God.
do you mean, thank God?
Well, because I got to drive home.
For
I got
crying out loud.
no, and I got to get ready for the big concert tomorrow night. This is going to be great. We're going to see Generation Radio, two great guys, few great guys, or great musical performers, and we've never seen Generation Radio perform on stage before, have we?
We have not, Al.
So it's going to be good.
And I'm challenged to see if I know every single song that they sing.
Who's challenging you to do that?
No, they said you're going to know every single song that they sing.
Right, because they've been involved with so many groups and
Right.
with Chicago.
Yeah.
Well,
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. Was he the guy who's the drummer? He's a drummer for Tom Petty.
Right.
Wow.
Rascal Flatts.
Jay, it was his 40th
Yep.
birthday yesterday, wasn't it? Yesterday, the day before.
Yep.
Wow, it's going to be great. And we want to thank Kathy Waddle tonight, also Kurt, Andrews, Gina, and each and every one of you for hanging out with us tonight on Thursday night.
Thank you so much. I know it's Thursday, but I promised you guys last week, I said I would come on, didn't know what day, and I had all of my news done. So I said, you know what? Let's do it Thursday night. We're going to go to the show tomorrow, and it's supposed to be a really crummy weekend here on Rhode Island. Yeah, it's supposed to be rainy. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go on Thursday night.
Well, the good thing is it's going to rain all weekend and make my hair grow in time for November.
Yeah,
so
he's like a chia pet.
Like a what?
A chia
Remember there was the soap you used to buy used to grow hair? Wasn't it?
No, there's no soap that grew hair.
Was it a pet rock that grew? Some grew hair. What was
chia pet?
What's a chia pet?
I don't know. They had all different things. They had plants, like I don't know. They had
but wasn't there a soap that you put in the bathtub as a kid and it used to grow hair?
No.
You sure?
I didn't have that soap.
I
did not. Why would you have soap that grew hair?
I don't know why. I
What
just
would
saw
be the
that.
purpose of that? Because then once you have hair on your soap, that's just like, I hate when hair gets on soap.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it's not
don't
even my
like
hair either.
when hair gets on soap. Now, when my boys were living in the house,
Right.
there was always like lots of hair
But-
on the soap. And I'd be like, oh my God.
No. Did you used to
like,
be
I couldn't-
something that used to grow hair? What's a chia pet? Kiki?
Minoxidil?
No. What's a chia pet?
Rogaine?
Kiki, what's a chia pet? Do you know?
Well, they had all different versions of chia pets. They had, a little plant, and it had like a head, and then the hair, the grass would grow out of the head, so it would be a chia pet.
Okay. Why am I thinking soap? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's very weird.
You're weird.
But anyway, talking about soap, I gotta go home and take a shower.
All right.
And thanks for joining us tonight. And don't forget, listen to Kiki.fm and your chance to win a pair of tickets to the Grand Funk Railroad concert coming up in June at Twin River Resort and Casino.
We're an American band.
Why do you have to sing?
Coming to your town, we like to party down. We're an American band. Woohoo! Yes, everybody. So,
Patty Taylor saying, "Can we go live, Generation Radio?" No, we can't.
We're gonna try. We'll try.
How can you go live for?
Well, on Instagram, I can. I can on YouTube, but we'll see. We'll see what I can if I can.
What do you mean go live? How are you gonna go live?
Al, calm down.
Come on.
It's all good.
My God.
I'm the tech person.
If we're gonna go live, we're gonna have like a pay-per-view channel.
Al, get out of here.
Right?
So anyway, listen to Kiki.fm. You can download the app. It's free. You can listen to it on your desktop or wherever you go.
New England's classic hits music station.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button because YouTube likes when you hit the like button. Share the video with friends, family, and gerbils, pets, squirrels, anybody you want to. And again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support as always. We just enjoy hanging out with you guys, and hopefully you guys like it too. So remember to be kind to everyone, stay strong, and most importantly, always remember.
Christina's here. Say goodnight to Christina.
Good night, Christina.
I love you, Christina.
And always remember to always keep rocking. Have a good night. Have a great weekend, and maybe you'll catch us tomorrow quickly here and there during the show, but we'll see. I'll try. Have a good night, guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you so much. And take care. Bye-bye. And hopefully we'll see you next week. Bye.